Yo,
Yo,
yo, Ultra, what's up?
listen, you see that comment you made about God don't hear you less, no matter what position you're praying in. I respect that comment, you know.
Because he
I
tried to
res-
trick me. I think he tried to trip me up personally. That's why I had to put my wisdom hat on and
I was
try and
serious.
answer that.
I was serious still. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, God, it just makes sense. It just rings. It just
it just
resonates
makes
with man.
sense, innit, Jedi? That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
It just makes sense.
It just makes
And I'm
sense.
not gonna lie to you. This has to be the season where if it don't make sense,
Man's not fucking with.
then fuck off. You know what I
I ain't
mean?
gonna lie, Emmanuel was chopping it up earlier from with all this. I was like, damn, like he knows his shit.
Yeah, Manuel's on his thing still when he's ready.
Yeah. Listen, I
Yeah,
say we
beefly,
start a
beefly. I'm just gonna say,
GoFundMe
fam, you
for
tried it, bro.
Emmanuel,
But
yeah, and like we raise like £80, and then we use the proceeds to paint his room.
Ha ha ha.
no, we need to get him some new party shoes. That's what we need to do.
And some fucking curtains, man.
Oh
And some
shit.
and get fill up those fridges, man. Freaking hell.
Jesus,
Shit.
man.
And you don't mind that because it's late and it's looking for you too. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, come by.
Hey,
Everyone
hey,
knows
hey.
where I live, man. Everyone knows I'm on that Battersea Bridge right there.
Bro, I'm not even in the UK, bro. I'm in Africa. What they gonna how they
Ha
gonna
All of
find
ha
me?
that, yeah.
I'm in South Africa.
In South Africa,
Oh,
man, there's no point looking for
Yeah,
me.
man.
Don't even try it. You know what I mean?
okay, no.
You know the ones there. Don't even attempt. Don't even attempt to look for me. It's pointless.
Can I just take this opportunity to big up Sister Sophia, please? Because I haven't really sent her like a shout out for a while, and I feel that it's old. So, Sophia, if you can hear me, shut up. No, big up yourself, Sophia. Bang,
I think
bang,
she hates
all
me.
day.
I think she hates me. You know.
Nah, man, Sophia don't hate no one. The only thing Sophia hates is celery and mushrooms.
Yeah, she really
That's
dislikes you, bro.
no, she
Yeah,
don't, man.
I
No,
can sense
TN.
that energy. I
Oh,
can sense it.
TN. Also, don't think I didn't notice you flirting with Lioness. Is it Lioness or
And
Len?
it's Leeds.
Ultra. I don't know what scenarios
Oh,
you,
shit.
Oh, TN, I'm not gonna lie. I say you
bro.
just
From
convert, marry her quick, blood. Oh.
allow me, bro. I was
Nah,
never there.
TN, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
I'm, cause
there's a
I'm
chemistry there.
from.
There's a
Can't a man be charming without trying to date someone? What the hell,
no,
man?
no, no.
Hey,
I'm not saying date. I'm just saying there's like
Ultra, who
when
you
you
saying to
two are
shut up?
interacting.
Wait,
Oh
Ultra.
shit! What do you mean? It was
Ultra, who are
TN Zulu.
you
What do you
telling
mean?
to shut up, bruv?
No, man, it was TN
Bruv,
Zulu,
who are
man.
you talking to, yo? I can't even talk like that for too long.
I don't even want no smoke, to be fair. No, TN, listen, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, and I
There's a
don't hate you, Zulu. I just like bullying you.
there's a
Oh,
chemistry
can you not
Zulu.
bully me? I like when you're nice to me. Can you not bully me, please?
Yeah, you like it when the gal them's
Right,
nice, yeah?
don't do anything that I need to bully you for, and I'll try.
All right.
Alright, TN, I beg you, start whispering right now. If you're bad.
What would I whisper from? I don't do
No,
no
come
weird
on,
shit like
TN, if
that,
you're
bro.
bad, if you're a real wicked man,
Bro,
start
I
whispering.
don't need to whisper to prove I'm bad from my actions. My actions will show
Yeah.
in it. My actions will show
Alright,
in it.
TN, I'm not gonna lie. When you're talking to Lioness, there's a chemistry there, bro.
Bro, I have a chemistry with every woman, bro. What do you mean?
No, no, not everyone. Like this one's special though.
Fam,
Special.
my game is just like shit.
Hey, where's love in Oh shit.
I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do it.
Hey, listen.
I couldn't do it,
Cheers.
man. Fuck. I can't do it, bro.
Cheers. Oh, yo. I'm not gonna lie though, like secretly, like I feel like you two get on and like I reckon you
Bro,
should just convert
yeah.
and then
I
get
could
married
never,
quick.
bro. I couldn't have got the Muslim, bro. It's impossible.
Wait, is she a Muslim?
Yeah.
No way. Oh fuck
What
that.
do you
Anyway,
mean? No
listen.
way. Couldn't you tell by the whole Free Palestine whole thing?
I'm not gonna lie, I missed that bit. But listen, I'm not gonna lie. You should come back from South Africa and link up, man.
Yeah. I ain't looking to swim all the way to the UK. You know. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, it's rough tides right now.
Nah, for me, I'm only with Hebrews only, man. I don't mix with no one else. Simple.
I hear you. I hear you. Yo, Sophia, what are you saying?
Who you talking to? You told me to shut up. Now you
I
want
was
me to talk.
talking to
Make your
T and
mind up.
Zulu, man. Wait. Was I talking to T on this? Yeah, no, I didn't say to shut up, yeah. But basically,
Only Oche, you know.
I know, fucking hell. What I spoke to Shani on the chats. She's still in the future. Like it's like 7:30 in the morning where she is.
Wow.
Like tomorrow. It's fucking ridiculous. Ugh,
So that's not 24 hours ahead.
no. It's just like
That's like just under 12.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, but it takes like 30 hours to get there. So maybe
Yeah.
I don't know
I'd
if
never know
that
in real
counts.
life.
Yeah, I'll be fucking now. Yeah. So what's the name of this chat? Do it for the love, not for the likes. Yeah. All right. Like up the thing. 9 watching.
And then press like I did when I walked in.
That's right.
Is the other chat still going on?
Yeah, but
I think so.
the views just went right up just now.
No, I stopped.
So wait, how would you do 2 live shows at the same time?
You
Oh,
don't-
no, the other
I
one's
think
off.
he locked. No, he locked it off. Yeah, he locked it off.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's why the views here just went up. The views here went up. I missed most of the fucking show.
What is this going to be about, though? Is it going to be religion again?
Oh, I hope not. Fuck.
Was it ever religion though?
That's why I kind of ducked out the last one.
But you're always ducking out my chats. Don't even try it.
I'll come back, though.
I see you sit your ass down on long ass religious chats on other people's panels. Come to mine and you're dusting
No,
out.
you've not.
That's
man.
true. What about Beefly's
If you
channel?
see me on any channel talking religious, I'm in the comments chatting shit. I guarantee you that much. I'm not speaking in nothing.
I can actually back close on my sister off on this one. She don't really participate in the
I
religious
don't.
chat.
I'm in the comments chatting my shit.
Silence, demon Esau.
Wait, I can't let that slide, you know, Jedi.
Don't play with me, don't play with me.
Apologize.
Nah, I'm joking.
Rebecca's cool, you know.
Rebecca's
She
cool,
gives
man.
a job.
She's got.
I like her spirit that she can hand, you know, she knows that man.
Nah. Hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, God. Did you just say black? You're not meant to say that. That's racist.
Nah, I'm not even saying that.
No.
Listen. Do you know that we're already on 28 dislikes and 23 likes?
Oh my gosh! Wow. So they came on the video to dislike and then they left.
Whoa! Yo!
That may be my fault, though. That might be my fault, though.
Fuck's sake. Yo, I need...
Calling them Muslims, man. It's your fault.
Who are these people? I don't even recognize people in the chat.
They've been sent over by that anti-Dawa man.
Fuck's
I left
sake.
a comment on Ali What's His Face, and yeah, I don't think they really appreciate the comment that I left still.
Fuck's sake. All right,
It
listen.
wasn't horrible. It wasn't horrible. I was being very PC. I was being very PC.
All right, yeah, we're battling now. We're battling. This is it. We're battling. Stay in it.
Yeah, we're battling. Why do you think I've been silent for so long, fam?
33, 34 likes, 33 dislikes. Come on, family. I need you all to hit the like button. All of you lot to hit the like button, yeah?
Oh, oops, wrong button.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Fuck. Yes, 39, we're ahead. And someone actually did take their like off and then put it back on. Boom, boom. Who done that?
Who done that one? Who done that one?
Oh, shit. Nice,
Becky, do you remember the last Ali Dawa number? Let me check. Because there's a new one now in the chat. I don't know if this is correct.
That number down there looks familiar. I think that's that Omar's number.
That's that Omar's number, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking pussy.
Trust me.
Fucking playing with me, you know. I said that. Stop fucking playing with me. Stop fucking playing with me, man. Like I'm so.
Are you gonna do the phone number thing?
Bro, I just think it's gonna be a madness if I switch that phone on. I can't.
Yeah, can you imagine?
We're gonna hear a lot of enemies today.
You'd have to set that to auto answer and just leave it at the speaker, and everyone just walk off.
But that phone ringing sound annoys me. I need to change my ringtone, man.
Yeah, please. It annoys me too.
Fucking horrible. Yeah. So what's Scattered Minds? What was he up to? What's his chat about?
I was meant to go over, but I forgot. I got caught up in the comment section over here.
I think it's about Black Bearman or something like that.
More Black Betterment, yeah?
It's about Black, yeah, I know, yeah.
Come on, and it don't stop. Yeah, me. Take calls, my brother. Born Rich Club. Can I trust you?
Oh, the title is, does J-Rock's Nation brunch represent Black excellence?
Does who?
Or Jay-Z's Rock Nation brunch. Does it represent Black excellence?
Bruh, I just want some jokes now, man. I'm done, man.
Trust, I want to have some laughs, man.
Isn't it? That's why when I used to just come over,
Emmanuel?
I knew I was going to laugh. And nowadays it's like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Where's Emmanuel?
Exactly what I said.
Did you figure out who the caller was?
Exactly what I said. Don't talk.
Can we get
Ultra?
Eh?
Ultra.
Yo.
What's he saying?
Did you figure out who that caller was the other day?
Which one?
Macho Man.
Who?
The Macho Man.
We already knew it was you.
We already knew it was you, bro. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, FYI, Platin Yammer was me.
We already knew, bro.
Who was you? Platin Yammer?
Yeah.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Was that your voice?
It was my voice.
Aye,
no way.
You
was the old person.
Voice, man. I saw Freya, we need to chat offline. Still, I want to ask you something. I want to show you something. Now, guys, man, something me want to show you. Now, something me want to show you. I know how
Please don't blind me.
All jokes aside. All jokes aside. Now, you got a really good voice, Shani. Shani Sosa. The Shani's in the comments. You got a really good voice still. Like that voice. I would ask you to put it on when we was doing that. You know what I mean? When it was happening, I'd ask you to talk to me like that still.
I reckon it'd be the real voice, but it'd be high pitched. I had to talk low pitch so I didn't sound like me. If I talk patois normally, my voice ain't gonna be that deep.
Yeah, but I didn't think it was that deep. Anyway, let's not talk about deep. Some people writing blood in the comments. It's just getting all wrong. Slow it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Anyway, man.
You know what? You should get Sosa to record. You know when we do the show with the phone number?
Yeah.
We need to get Sosa. You need to get a recording of that.
Trust me. You know what I want? I need. I'm gonna be setting up some things soon because I've got one of them DJ decks coming soon, and they've got drops on them, so I can press a button and the sound can come out.
Like sound effects.
Yeah. So we can have like the phone line and this and that. And if anyone chats shit, we got a button. Get me when we kick people out, we got a button. Just little things, bro.
Look at that. Oh my god. Jedi, for fuck's sake, I was supposed to have departed like 4 minutes ago.
See, now my bus is fucking late. Get out there and get on that bus.
No, I'm on the bus. I just can't open the fucking door.
Now you've got to drive past. Now you got to drive past a bus stop full of people to make up time.
To make up time.
You dark blood? Nah, you see, this is how I know. Yeah, South London drivers are pussies.
They're pussies. They do that shit all the time.
They do all the time.
What I'm saying is, if they was really hard, yeah, they will stop at every stop and still make it like me. That's what I'm saying.
How?
Nah, the
Hold on.
Basically, yeah.
Why do you say South London drivers are pussies and you're a South London driver?
No. But I don't live south of the river. Well, I kind of do. But
you do.
Like anyone who drives in Peckham and
hold on.
Free bus drivers are the worst.
Yeah, the 343. That's a belly on.
Open the door,
big bunch
shut the door, and drive off.
That's it. Straight up. Listen, if you don't make an effort to make me know you want my boss, later.
Why did man make that sound so personal? You gotta make an effort to let me know you want my boss. Now you sound like
stop, mate. It's only request stops that you don't have to stop at. All others, you're obligated to
If
stop.
you're standing there and you don't
You're
signal,
obligated.
you're missing the bus.
I'm taking,
you have to wait 10 minutes for the next one.
Your license plate, and I'm complaining.
It's only request stops you're allowed to drive past.
So Ultra, if I complain that you didn't stop, what happens to you?
He's gone.
Oh, you ran off? Oh shit. Okay, it's working now. When he comes back, I want to find out if you get sacked or what.
No, I think they just get warnings, to be honest. Bus drivers get away with a lot. But if they do something that's directly dangerous, i.e. listening to headphones while driving, then I think they can be sacked on the spot.
Hold on. Why are you lot in the old thing? Don't think I want to start kicking you lot out. Hold on. You know what I'm like? I'll kick you out, you know. I'll kick you all out if you don't leave.
No, that's what they do. The new thing now, Jez. Ain't you noticed? We stay on your chats until we drop asleep. I woke up in the morning, it was just me, and I don't even know who else was.
Yeah, I know.
I think that was me. I think I left you on your one still, Salsa.
That sleep was sweet. That was a nice kit. I felt like I got read a bedtime story.
Didn't it?
I jumped on still, and I was, yeah.
Well, it's not a good idea to sleep while people are. It depends on what people are talking about. It depends on what people are talking about while you're asleep, though, because it might affect you.
I believe I learned that lesson. Jeez.
People are shouting and screaming.
The white supremacists on the panel, bro.
Oh.
Oh shit! I had to fall asleep to Emmanuel and them talking, man. I was like, oh my gosh.
You loved it. I
loved it until I fell asleep. Who knows what that did to me? Probably messed me up.
Right, look, you see this comment? Look, Abdul Jamal Duck. You see it? Jimmy L Duck or whatever he said. Dislikes and now
leaving now. Fuck off, then you cunts.
That's funny. I'm sorry.
I saw some your friends just come in. How come you never greeted them?
Which one?
Yo, Shahid.
What are you doing there?
Yo, Wagwan. Wagwan, peace.
What's up, Shahid? You good?
I'm good. Just, you know,
just collecting evidence as usual. Yeah?
Collecting what?
Evidence.
Why do I need to collect evidence?
I don't know. You're snaky, man.
Say how it is, but I'm not snaky.
I've always called you that. It's true.
Okay.
You put on this innocent voice, which I've even fallen for, but nah, you're not to be trusted 100%. It's not news. I've always said it.
If I can't be trusted, then who can be trusted?
No one.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I'm here.
Trust nobody.
Yes, Father.
No one.
Alright, Jedi, we didn't even know we were having a good convo on there, man. Wasn't no one watching that?
Nah, bro. What's the convo?
Oh man, I was doing well as well.
You was answering Emmanuel's question.
Man was doing well as well, fam.
Emmanuel's very intelligent. Very intelligent.
What happens over there stays over there, though.
Yeah,
I've trained him well.
Yeah.
You say he's on fire over there, Reza?
Yeah, man. I threw a couple of swings still. Come on. What's going on? What's the topic still? Ali Dawa?
Yeah, basically still.
He's not coming, is he? So yeah, I'm gonna cut this in a bit, man. I just want his number still. Yeah, man. I just want his number. Anyone can. Reza, you must have that, man.
Bro, I'm up for them, man. I'm the unlikely guy to have it. I'm the up for them, man.
You say Rafferty's coming.
Bro, you know me, bro. Rafferty's out here. Come on. Man's gonna say, look at them Shias on Jedi's panel. Look at these lot. Look at them. Look at.
Yeah. He was making that excuse when he was debating Modine.
So, do you know what it is? Ezra, not that I've watched his video, because I need to be honest, because you should always watch the video before you give anything. But I think as a general, just like my 2 pence on it, is that he always picks up on issues that are current. So it's not something odd for him to do this. That he always does pick on issues that are, or he basically talks about issues that are current, and that's how that's what his PR thing is. That's what he does. His other guy, his friend Dow Boy, does the same thing. But the only thing is that I think what he's like, because he does it with every incident, I think he kind of mistook or mistreated the fact that this is actually a death, and it's an emotional subject. So you can't just do it the same way. It's not an incident that's just happened. It's not just an incident. Oh, let's talk about this. It's actually a death, and people are very emotional when it comes to death. So to apply kind of the same strategy or the same kind of take on it is a bit insensitive. So I think he might kind of messed up on that part. You with me?
Yeah, I hear that still.
And I think now that, like, obviously now that you lot have discussed it in question, like people like Callum, who is actually friends and knows him. Callum's spoken to me. He knows him. It's not that Callum just trying to jump on. Yeah, I get it, bro. People might have personal issues with Ali Dawah, but Callum personally knows him. Yeah, obviously he's your family member, etc. So obviously people are going to be offended. I think the best thing would have been now to, like, I think Jedi has tried to say it a couple of times. I don't know if that was intention, but I think the best thing would have been done is to just kind of pause all activity that he's doing today and straight up contact the mandem. Because what is not religion if not dealing with people's emotions and making sure everyone's good? What's more important than that, bro?
This is what I'm saying. Like, I just don't understand something that would totally dismiss that fact. You get me?
That's more important than, like, what's more important than speaking to you, speaking to the family. Like, everything can be suspended, and like this is the whole perception of people. People say, "Oh, he's doing dawah right now." Bro, the dawah is to speak to you right now. That is the dawah. You know those ones?
The maddest thing is, if he did it right, it would have probably even got, it possibly could have got a green light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, 100%. And you know what? It's like Esau said it, and his view is definitely a strong view, and I agree with it. Like he said, look, the intention might have been correct, bro, because look, I'm not going to judge Noah's intention here. However, the delivery and the way he's handled it is very bad.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, the intentions can't be correct if he's deleting the comments of the families. So it's clearly showing
exactly,
that.
and he's been asked to take down the video, yet he hasn't.
You see, when it comes down to this whole, if he's deleting this and that, again, this needs to be now clarified. Who controls this channel? Does he delete it? Does someone else delete it? Because now it's going to become. Do you get it? Until it gets clarified now.
I'm sure it's not that famous way.
He needs to consult his editor then, or his PR.
Yeah, because I don't know what it is right now. So it's
anyway, people, bless up. I'm coming off. I'm going to watch TV. Big up yourself.
Oh, come on, sis.
What? No, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's just, I just want to go and watch telly.
Fair enough.
Blessed night. Take it easy.
All right, have a good one.
So what's new?
Yeah, fuck Sosa anyway. Fuck Sosa. That's what I'm saying. Fuck Sosa.
Oh shit.
I ain't saying nothing, mate.
Imagine she comes back in now like, what did you say?
If you're down with bad boy, fuck you too. First of all,
that's Jedi's line. All up in the video.
All up in the video. You hear me?
That's Jedi's boss.
At first, I was only talking to Ali Dawah. You get me? To every moment.
But now I'm talking to all you, mama.
All you, motherfucker. My fofo make sure all your kids don't go.
Hey, what are you got sickle? Hey, what are you got sickle cell?
Hey, what you got sickle cell?
Got the lyrics, bro. Everyone got the lyrics on lock.
Oh my God. What I got to say is, Kino Excel, fuck you too.
It's like the most legendary diss track in the world.
That's slow.
No one can top that track. And I don't think until the end of time, bro, no one can beat that track. The delivery on that, bro.
Yeah. That's it. All right, cool. Boy, it's up to you, I think Sosa's taught man a lesson, though. I think Sosa's saying leave it, innit? Like, I don't know what more we can really bring to this subject, man. Like, I was just hoping that the conversation would be had today and maybe enough pressure or enough moral, fibers would like, be twinging for a man to say, like, you know what? Let me, you know? Let me extend the hand and try and make this happen. But it's obviously he's just aired, man, and just sidelined, man, completely. It is what it is, man. I just, yeah. No matter what you think about his intentions, his behavior, his actions have actually fucking kind of.
Like that's what. Yeah, like I know, like you said, you mentioned a couple of times, like I said, I made my pretty much without watching the whole thing, but I've just pretty much said, the intention might be good, but I think the delivery was bad. And like today, everyone was saying, look, Ali Dawa, come talk, let's talk about it, blah blah blah. You've done a show pretty much the whole day, bro. Since I've been at work, I see you've been putting in that, you've been talking about it, which is good. Yeah. But what I was saying was that if everyone's saying what is he doing, everyone's like he's in a studio doing dawah or he's doing something in the studio. The point is, bro, this is the dawah. The dawah was to come.
Your actions become dawah.
This was the dawah where you say, you know what, bro, people's communities have been affected. Let me quickly go holler at them. You know what? I might have got this wrong. My brother, it wasn't my intention. Sorry, dead the case. You get me? Dead it quickly. Say sorry to the families if they've been offended, and dead the case. And that was it. So when someone's saying he's in the studio, it's like, bro, what? It's the priority.
Like, who does he think he is? He thinks he's some kind of superstar.
It's the way you're dealing in it, like in terms of prioritization. Or I don't know. Maybe something really is as important. I don't know. But for me, I would have thought nothing can prioritize this right now. Do you get it?
Yeah.
That's all it is, man. So
he thinks he's a celebrity, like, oh.
Sentiments can be hurt like that, innit? So it kind of just, it doesn't help the case, bro. Do you get it?
It doesn't help at all, man. Don't help. But
so,
I don't know, man. I don't know. I thought I've done my bit, man. There's only so much I can do. You get me? Yeah. I can support my brethren Ezra and whatever he wants to do. You get me? That's it. But Ali Dawa, well, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. I can't really help him now. Like whatever happens now. Kind of. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I really don't.
Yeah. I just feel like, I'm gonna give Ras my number to give. Well, Ras has got my number still.
Yeah, give me the number.
I'm gonna give it to you. Get me so. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the thing as well for you, Jed. So if it does pop up, yeah, just follow me, man.
Don't put it in this chat. Don't put it in the chat.
I'm not in this chat now. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you, and if it pops up, ask him.
Yeah, of course I will. Of course I will. Get me? Yeah. And if anyone's got Ali Dawa's contact, like, why go on? Like, talk to me. What is it? Like, do you not care? I don't care. Like, someone get Ali Dawa here, man. Someone tell him to jump on, man. Ain't none of you.
And I just don't understand. Like, he had this urgency, this sense of urgency to run and do the video, like a day after his death. Get me? A day after the man died, he raising funds.
Yeah, raising funds. Urgency.
Urgently.
Call him now. Save him now. And now the family want to chat to you, and you're just dragging your feet. This ain't a good look, bro. This ain't a good look. This ain't a good look, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, like, the thing is, like, even the way that, like, obviously, like we say, even the way you just got mad dislikes, like, it's like, if man don't want to talk about an issue that they feel and they're not happy about, why the dislikes, bro?
Yeah,
you get it? Like what? Like, it just seems like until you put, like, it just. But this is the issue, and I'm not gonna get into too deep because the minute man talk, everyone's gonna blame something on me. But what I'm just gonna try to say is that, yeah, they make like Respect says, if you have an opinion, if you don't have the opinion them man want, you're an op. You get it? Yeah. And it's that kind of problem, fam. It's like, if someone's got an opinion, bro, respect their opinion. They might disagree with yours, but just because they've got a different opinion, like, you straight away try to jump on, man.
Yeah.
And it's not about that. You get it?
Yeah.
It's about respecting each other's opinions, man.
I just want Ali Dawa to prove me wrong. That he's not complete scum. Get me? Prove me wrong. Prove that you're not scum. You weren't just being opportunistic when you used my man's name. And generally give it that.
And you know what? Do you know what, Jedi? Ezra made a point, yeah. Like, I because I watched that part of the video, and he's, the narrative of the everyone save him, this and that. Yeah. I can totally get why someone's gonna blatantly see, bro, that's disrespect. Like, he needs to understand again. It's the whole sense. Like, Respect said a point earlier, which I would say I kind of disagreed when he said that. I think it was a Muslim thing, and there was only Muslims around it. Bro, to be fair, bro, I would say even if everyone was Muslim, they would still take that a wrong way, fam.
Yeah,
you get it?
That's wrong, man.
I know because there's no doubt we believe that, look, God will judge on their judgment. We know that, but this narrative of, oh, everyone save him. It's like, bro, like, it's like an insensitive word to use. You get it?
Yeah.
it's not the it's like pray for him, God have mercy on him. This is all good, but when you say pray for him, God have mercy on him, Allah bless him, Allah give him Jannah, no problem. When you say save him, it's a bit. Do you get it?
I just don't think that's the language to use. Save him.
Yeah, it's the wrong. It's a bit insensitive. I think like I said earlier, Ali Dawah does this a lot with anything that's happening. He talks about it, and that's just his style, and he's done that for years. So
that was a very, very, very strong point of yours, Raza. I did hear that. I was at the room. I meant to say that was a very come. That was a very, very, very strong point, bro. Like, and yeah, he got it wrong. Simple.
Yeah. The wording's wrong on it. Man.
You misjudged it. You got it wrong.
Because you know what it is? Because Jedi, he's used to normal PR stuff on events, which is cool. Yeah. But the thing is, the minute it's a death, things change. The minute it's a death, things change. You can't apply those dynamics that you apply normally. It's not an event. It's not just something that's happened. It's now families are invented. Now it's emotional. Now things change. So you've got to treat it with that extra caution. And I think he applied the standard rule to a specific, and that's where it went wrong.
Ali Dawah does current affairs. Yeah.
100.
So I get it.
He's consistent. Yeah.
He approached it with the view
in the wrong way. Yeah, with the world. Exactly. You got it. There you go, fam. There you go.
Yeah, but come on, bro. Like once you realize
you got to deal with it. Yeah. You got to deal with
it. Straight away, what's his name? Kalam let you know, yo, this shit.
You knew what it was, yeah. Well, as soon as Kalam done that video, that was me. As soon as Kalam done that video, the first person I would have phoned was Kalam. I was like, Kalam, bro, you know what? You just showed me. Tell me what going on. You just showed me a different narrative. I didn't even look at it like that. Found that video's coming down. Like you literally just try and sort it out now. Do you get it?
But it's pride and ego. Because if you're dealing with someone, people in family that's grieving, yeah, you just say. If you're dealing with a family that's grieving, you just have to be humble and be like, yo, I'm mad sorry. I'm sorry. First and foremost, I'm sorry. Rare. Bro, did you see my man's statement on his post? Yeah, we raised £1,000. Tommy hates
you see, I think he, like I said, I think he didn't realize this is a different issue now. This is death. This is different, man.
That's the wrong approach.
He applied the wrong approach on it.
To take it down, and you've got time to write on the message, to delete the messages. So you could easily just correspond with someone if you're being genuine. But you're a coward.
Yeah, you see, I said about what I said about deleting of the messages. I said, look, the only reason I'm a little bit silent is because does he handle his own deleting? Like, there's so many things that are going to open up now. Does he delete it? Because Bob, he's got a big channel, fam. Do you get it?
Yeah. So he's going to be like, I don't even handle that stuff, or I don't even delete that stuff.
Jedi's dealt with the man for too long. He knows that.
I know. I can tell what this brother's like. But I mean, like I said, just because I don't like him doesn't mean I'm prejudging him. I just have a view of him that only his actions can change. No words, no nothing. Just actions can change. And as of now, his actions keep confirming that he's full of shit. You get me? Yeah. Full of shit. Like that's what his actions show me.
Like just a quick thing. I know earlier when I was listening, because I was popping on and off when I was at work. I heard about the well. Look, it's a very common tradition. So that non-Muslims know as well. It's a very common tradition in Islamic tradition that when someone passes away, whether it's 10 years down the line, whether it's whenever, you basically plant a well in an area of the world where they need water. That reward, every time someone drinks water, that reward is transferred to the soul of the deceased. So it's a very praiseworthy and reward-worthy act. Again, it's not the issue with the well. It's just the delivery, bro. It's just delivery. Do you get it? The well is a blessed act. There's no doubt about it. Or, Cadet, all that blessing goes to him every single day. I want that to happen. There's no doubt about it. Everyone wants that on this panel. Who wouldn't want that on the panel? It's just it's delivery, innit? It's just the insensitive. You got to be very sensitive. It's very... It's like sometimes...
Is the well even named after him, or is it just using it?
He reckons he said he's going to name the well after him.
I don't know about that.
The thing is, when it comes to these kind of things, whether you name the well after him or not, in the Ma'amal bin Niyah, actions are based on intentions. The minute you've said, I'm doing it for him, God gives him that reward. Do you get it?
Okay.
So it's not one of those ones
reward someone for what they do, not for what other people do for you.
Yeah, so basically it's like a mercy where the person's obviously passed away. He can't do no more deeds, but you do that, and now the rewards, every time someone drinks from that well, Cadet gets the reward. So it's a very praiseworthy act.
How can I do something good for? How can someone else's good deed be from my own good doing. That doesn't make sense.
No, but you can come from two angles. You can come from the angle of, listen, your deeds die with you. Is that where you're coming from? Yeah.
What you do in your life is what you do in your life. I can't do someone else's. You know what I'm saying?
No. So the view of that view is, listen, what you do is that it, and that's your deeds die with you. I get that view, but within Islamic tradition, we do have a concept of we apply underneath the category of mercy, where God, out of His mercy, says, listen, I know your deeds are thing. However, if someone wants to do a good deed on your behalf, that person will get the reward. It's like a mercy type of thing, where God's like merciful. So think about it.
So if a murderer or like a pedophile died. And then,
okay,
like,
now you're giving me. Now you can.
No. I want to understand. I want to understand.
Okay,
you.
No, I go for it.
So, because I want to hear the extreme. I always go to the extremes. That's how I work.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
I'm sorry for that, but sometimes.
No, I get it. I get. Sometimes it's kind of a nice way to figure it out. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. So if a pedophile or a murderer did the worst things, and then after he died, people start building wells and doing all these nice things for him, with all those good deeds level out, or how would that work?
Let me tell you how it works. The thing about acceptance of good deeds, the point about acceptance of good deeds is in God's control. When you're doing the act, you've done it now. Now, whether God wants to give him the reward or not, it's totally up to God. So it's like you said, if the most violent, tyrant of the time dies and I build a well for him, I'm like, oh yeah, well, that's it. He's going to be sorted now. No, it doesn't work like that. It's God's mercy. What God wants to do, we don't know. But we just basically put in our work. Do you get it?
All right.
So we can't make a judgment on has God's mercy affected him? Has God given him the reward? We just do what we can do. Do you get it?
So I get it. So will Ali Dawah get? Will Ali?
One second. So who actually gets the reward of this? Like the person who's already dead, or the people who are doing it now?
That's
both people. Both people get the reward equally. So the person who's passed away.
So how can somebody how can someone get rewarded for something that he didn't do? How can it go down as a good deed?
Yeah, but that's the mercy. That's the mercy side of it. That God's saying, look, even though you've passed away and your actions have come to an end, I'm opening one more door for you. That there's still mercy that can come your way. It's a blessing.
So I feel like when you do something selfless, But I feel like when you do something selfless without expecting a reward, it's much better than doing something knowing you get a reward. Because to me, someone could easily say that building that well could be a selfish act that I want the blessing, so let me do this.
Now watch this. Your point's very valid. That's why the foundational pillar of a lot of our acts of worship within Islamic thought are based on one tradition of the Prophet. Innama amal bin niyah. Translation: actions are based on intentions. If your intention was good when you done it, you will catch it. If your intention is bad, like you just said, you're not getting it, bro. Actions are based on intentions. Simple as that. And intention is only known to God. That's why whenever someone does something, everyone's like, intention, we don't know. Unless the intention's clear. Do you get it?
Yeah, I understand that. So it's all about the heart, right?
It's 100%. A lot of times people forget that. And that's why that one tradition of the Prophet solves a lot of issues. You with me?
Yeah,
actions are based on intentions. Yeah, 100. So yeah, man, that was pretty much my 2 cents on it.
Yeah, Raza. So wait there. So this thing about going and making a because when somebody translated it earlier, they translated it as continuous
sadaqah. Yeah.
Continuous charity, innit? So obviously, if every Muslim's supposed to be doing charity anyway,
100.
Obviously, he's talking about continuing their charity, innit? That's where the continuing.
By continuing, it means that that every time someone drinks from that well, that charity and the reward is going to that person that's deceased.
But we're not talking about the well.
I forget about it.
So like this Muslim who is commanded to do charity already,
100
dies, and then sadaqah kicks in, which is supposed to be a continuous charity of his. So it's continuing his charity. Like it's not talking about continuous. Don't mean start up a brand new charity in his name and do your own thing.
Oh no, it doesn't have to be that way, bro. It doesn't have to be that way. This is just like there's no obligation that you have to open a new charity in his name per se. So that your obligation of charity. Let me just make one. This is an extra. An obligation of charity stops when you're alive. The minute you pass away, that obligation is not on you no more. So this concept of sadaqah jariyah, that it continues, is a blessing that the community is giving to the person. That person God is not obliged. He's not obliged to give charity anymore because he's passed away. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? Now what he's giving, because you've done X, Y, and Z for him, is a mercy. Do you get it? It's basically adding more to his good deeds. It's just an extra. It's just an extra bit. You with me? But it's not an obligation.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is fair enough. I understand that, innit? Fair enough.
Yeah.
To me, it sounds dumb. You get me?
No, I get it. Obviously, the tradition, like maybe the tradition you come from, is straight up. Your actions. Yeah,
my beliefs might sound dumb. All I'm saying is, yeah, like regardless of that, then if you believe that, like, where does the morality kick in now? You get me? And say, all right, then if we're gonna do this sadaka thing, yeah, let's like, you know, give them a bit of time to grieve. So
but Ezra, that's bro. I just making a case in regards to the concept, but like I said, delivery, the morality, all of those things have to be discussed because, bro, the whole point is, look, you're trying to make the family happy. The whole point of this is that, look, oh, you know, my family, look at my son. If the whole family is unhappy or some parts of the family are unhappy, then it's like you've gone against what the whole principle was supposed to be. So I totally agree, bro. Like delivery and, you know, taking into people's emotions and people's deaths, you've got to tread light. You've got to tread very, you know, you've got to be very smart about the way you do things, bro. So I think he's treated it like a normal, like with an event, and he hasn't realized, bro, this is a death. You can't do that. That's why Callum's video yesterday was firing, bro. And obviously, Ezra, your family, bro. If anything has more right, it's you, bro. So yeah, bro. There's no defense for that, bro. He needs to just, you know. I'm totally with you. No, I get you. It's his auntie. You spoke to his auntie, so you've told me about the inside stuff. Yeah, no, I'm with you. Yeah. Yeah, no, 100%, man. I'm totally with you, man. Totally with you,
bless up, family. Bless up. Yo, back to the say a quick hello to the family. No, not really on these things like that, but RedPillTrill, blessed, Shahid, Lioness, my brother Ezra, man like Zulu.
What's up, Mr. Lee?
Man like Raza.
Mr. Lee,
big up.
What are you saying, fam?
Hey, I'm just listening to Raj fucking calling Raspet racist.
Oh,
yeah,
Raj always looking for an opportunity.
Hey, Kemo, you see that? Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Kemo, can you see that? What you've started now? All of a sudden, Raspet's.
I knew that we're gonna. Jedi, with all due respect, the minute that I heard the convo, I knew, fam. That's it. These lot are gonna jump on it anyway. Yeah. To be honest, bro, you lot can breathe a bit too heavy. They'll jump on it. Like you can't really avoid it. You get it?
Yeah, it's true.
You got to tiptoe so much, but in the end, you lose who you are, bro. It's one of those ones.
Yeah, and Evra Poe. Yeah, you got onto me for blocking you from the chats, and you're just in the chats, just normal. So wagwan. Where's my apology, bro? Where's my apology?
But Raj is one guy I found that will put in work. Raj is one guy that will stand. He's Monday. Speakers call Sunday. Raj is Monday to Sunday.
Yeah. He's just fully on it. He's just
Raj is on game, fam. Raj is on game.
I just went there to have a little giggle, and he got well excited. Yeah, you see, he's telling me.
Bro, you know what it is? I don't think he's over. I don't think the thing with Raj, yeah, look, like I've had the reason why I know this personally about him is because he's the type of guy. If you debate him and you floor him, he'll never forget it.
Yeah, he never forgets. And
you know, and I'm not even talking about your debate, Jed. I'm not even talking about your debate. I've done the same to him. He don't let it go, fam.
Yeah. Nah.
I debated once.
Bro, you ain't got the same effect as Jedi, you know. Jedi triggers this.
No, his one. Jedi one was. I ain't gonna lie to you. His one was a bit savage, yeah. But yeah, my one was quite bad as well because obviously it was online in front of bare man. No one's really does him like that. He tried to bring up the whole Islam thing. He got schooled and he didn't like it. You get it? Yeah, but Jedi's one was a bit savage still.
Nah, he's just got. I don't know, man. He's probably got a picture drawn of you somewhere, Jedi, man. Trust me. Right.
I Nino Brown. Is that you, yeah? Is that you, yeah, with the spanner, yeah? Spanner life. Say nothing, my G. Say nothing. I can't do this, man.
How's little man, Jed? You got little man.
I've been stressed today, bro. I've been stressed.
I hear that, bro. I hear that. Mad thing stuff.
Yeah, but yeah, what you say to me, Lee? Because you never come on.
I know, man. I just thought, let me just come in and just say hello this evening, man. You get me? I'm just chilling out and that. You get me? You know what I'm saying? You know what it is, yeah? More time. I don't really like coming on these things. I know, say, like the man them the brothers are blessed and that in it, but I know that like certain times, yeah, like the backlash is just a mad thing, you get me? So I mean, I thought, let me just jump in, man, just hail up the family and that, you get me, just so that man them don't feel say it's a thing where it's man them directly that man's on, you get me? But I'm always in the comment section just defending on the man and rare, you get me? So it's not still. But yeah, man, it's just one of them, innit?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Hope you good anyway, though, Ezra, man.
Yeah, man.
Blessed,
man. Like the main thing is you, Ezra. Really, like obviously we're just here in it, Ezra. The main thing is you, really, bro.
Yeah, I'm just chilling in and out, listening. You get me? Just making food and all that stuff. But yeah, man. Yeah,
I know my thing already, Ezra, man. Cause me and you was a talk earlier in the anger earlier when it was off air. You get me? Like for me now, yeah, the old things are mad disrespect. Still, I'm not gonna lie, and I don't want to keep repeating it, fam. Cause we already know that it's a big disrespect, innit? So like, I don't know, man. People in the comments and that keep going on and on and on about this and that, man. Oh, that's just madness, stuff. You get me? Because there's no way at all, yeah, that anything could have happened to, say, Ali Dawa, yeah, and Osman, yeah, is running down the place, yeah, doing this and that and rare without consulting the family. Like, this is madness.
Yeah,
you get me?
It's just not in the aura, isn't it? Yeah, it's not in the aura like that.
Yeah, this is madness. So I'm not even going to debate that right now. it's already been dead out. You get me?
Dead out.
It's mad.
You get me? And the fact, like, when you're explaining to people who just don't understand it, fam, it just gets you more mad, bro.
No, but you know what it is, Ezra? I'll be honest, bro. Like, man, them that acting like they don't get it, bro. It's either they're choosing not to get it or there's something wrong in it.
Nah, do you know what it is?
Either you're choosing not to get it.
I'm not gonna lie, fam. Raz, I'm not gonna lie. I see it like this, fam. Yeah. Them people that don't have no respect for man them from day. And it's just plain as day, fam. Man can just see it. I've been sitting down here while I'm doing what I'm doing, yeah. I'm looking in the comment section and this and that. And I'm just seeing, yeah, that how the fuck, yeah, ain't people seeing, yeah, what man them is saying?
Yeah,
do you understand? It's almost like, yeah, man, it's a mad thing, man. You get me? Like, the brother is experiencing it. It's not like it's someone who, man, don't, you know what I mean? Like some stranger celebrity over there, yeah. And it's coming from the horse's mouth, yeah, and man is still going on with some fool.
Man is like Rasmus made a good point earlier. He's like, listen, Rasmus made a good point. He's like, what did the family say? So if the family's saying it, so that's it, case closed, isn't it? Get it? If you know the family said something that they don't like about this incident, then you already know what their stance is. So therefore, my opinion don't matter no more. True? It's like me debating with the family member and saying, no, but how about this? And the family's like, it's not a debate. Like that's my view on it. End of. Do you get it?
And there's ways to do things, innit? There's ways.
100.
The main thing is this, yeah. Somebody did something similar and Crep retweeted it.
Yeah, but come on, you see even that, bro, like it just shows it just shows you got defense ready. Why you got defense ready?
All right, Shahid, jump out if you're gonna leave, yeah. I don't want to kick you out in case the panel gets full or something.
Yeah, because you shouldn't.
In like 5 minutes. I just gotta go.
Shahid, big up. You shouldn't be having them. You shouldn't be having them defenses because that just makes you that. Otherwise, it starts to look suspect if you feel like those kind of defenses. You get it?
But on a level though, where is Ali Dawa anyway? Like, where is he?
In the studio.
What studio doing what? What was he spitting bars or something? What happened to him? Doing what? What's he doing, man? Making an album or something? Like, what am I doing in a studio, Bridging? What's he doing?
He's gonna be in R&B, you know.
He's recording.
Because to be honest, I would imagine, yeah, that man, that obviously his trolls are over here, innit? So obviously, them man, they already know what it is, innit? So I don't know, maybe he's in the studio cooking up a story to tell, man. But really and truly, if man had anything about him, yeah, he should just take down the video, innit? Simple. Simple. Like, you know what I'm saying? Take down the video, and then just talk to a man one away. And like for me, I'm not even saying that man has to necessarily do it online. Cause my thing is, I'm not really on, you know what I mean? But man needs to have that conversation,
yeah, I was just saying today, I was like, apart from obviously the mess up with the actual video and stuff and the delivery and style of it, but even like the aftermath, like right now, what should be the most important priority? This is what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what he's doing because God knows better. Yeah, maybe I hope he's doing something more important than this. But for me right now, I don't personally see how anything else could be more important than this topic and this convo. Do you get it?
Exactly.
So when someone's saying to me that I don't want to hear that because I doubt he's doing dawah. I don't even want to think he's doing dawah because this is dawah, bro. This was the dawah. Do you get it?
You know, if it was me, yeah, and I done something as stupid as that, yeah, right? Me personally, yeah, and I'm going back my business, yeah, in the studio area, and my brethren's phone up me and say, yo, listen, man, them are screwing about that video, you know. If I had any heart or any compassion in my being,
what you're doing.
I would have just listen. Before I even talk to a man, you know, if I can't get to talk, you know, I would just quickly jump on my phone, jump on YouTube, and just press delete. That's it. Boom. And then later on, me and them gonna have a conversation.
Delete, whichever one you want. It can't. It has to be off. Yeah.
It's just a delete from private. There's no point. Like I don't
delete the family members' comments.
You get me?
Yeah, nah, man. Nah.
That was like the quickest fix you could have seen. That at least man's like, yeah, I get it. That's the smartest thing.
Yeah, he took the video down.
Yeah, it's like everyone will be like, okay, cool, like, you know, cool, and then you can take it from there. Like if you are really that mad busy, you get it. But
think about it, man.
But like I was saying, like for me, like I'm not gonna say no one's intention was bad on it, bro. I can't do that with him. But what I can say is, like, because I know he does this a lot.
I'll do that, Bridget. I'll do that.
But I'll definitely say with the delivery and the way it's been handled, and you know the sensitivities around it and death. There's a lot. Because
he could get. I'm sure he could get hurt because.
If I'm honest, when you look at it, yeah, in my man's track record, yeah, he's been known to put himself in potentially dangerous situations just for views and getting what he's getting in it.
Yeah. Even the whole Tommy Robinson thing when he got beat, when him and the Jab went to that place. Yeah.
So this time it looks like he's done something, yeah. But obviously, like, man never thought, yeah, that whoever he's talking about, yeah, was gonna be anywhere near shape or form connected to someone in this whole Speaker's Corner external community. That's what's really happening.
And you know what? Like I said, Ezra's family, Callum came out yesterday night with fire, bro. So you can see Callum was just furious, bro. You don't really see Callum like that too many times. You get it? That's not really Callum's vibe, bro. When he comes out like that, you know it's different. You get it?
Yeah.
And even it's just not him. And even Ezra's cool. Like right now, he's cool. I rate you, Ezra. It's better. Like I rate you the way you've been on panel.
You know what it is? So many hours today, yeah. I just.
No, but I rate you still, man. You've been here. You've been just, you know, you let it out a little bit, but I rate you still. Like,
if I'm honest, yeah, I knew that it was peak for me, yeah. When this morning I got up here and seen the thing and jumped straight into anger, and I end up feeling like, say, like I'm nearly having it out with another brother. I'm not even gonna mention the name still, cause I was getting frustrated, so I just left the thing, fam. Do you understand?
That's what I'm doing that home. You get me?
You understand, Ezra, from this morning?
Yeah. Trust me, find out, get me. But this guy, yeah, like I still can't even comprehend, yeah, what he's doing, fam. It's like it's wrong on so many different levels.
Ezra,
get me, and that's saying I'm giving him an opportunity to talk to man, and or just take it down, fam. If not, yeah, I'm gonna take it hella personal, fam. That you just don't give a fuck, yeah, and you feel like you can do what you want now, and so. Like that's the next thing then. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you saying, man?
Yeah, this is the same guy that was chasing around Tommy Robertson for all these kind of months, ringing man's phone. He thrives on controversy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he should have hit man up. He should at least hit back Ras and said, yeah, sorry. You get me? Because he must know that man's been in a hangout all day waiting for him. You get me?
Exactly.
So the longer you leave it, Ali, you get me? You're just adding more insult to injury. You know what I mean? So I don't even know, boy. It is what it is, man.
You know what? One of the things was what really kind of upset me, Star, is like when the man's talking on the thing, you know, Star. The man's talking about man must be, you know, like I hope Allah forgives him for his sins and all them kind of things there, yeah. As if the brother is outside on road on some mad crud. Like this thing here is really pissed me off, you know, fam. I'm not even gonna lie, blood.
I was talking about earlier because you know, like there's normally in our tradition, like everyone knows, hey, God have mercy on his soul, God give him a big place in heaven. That's all good. It's that, you know, the point that was really insensitive was save him. You get it? That was very like
save him
like,
now.
You get it?
Save him now.
That's what I'm trying to say, fam, man. That's what I'm trying to say.
That save part is really insensitive, man. Sorry, Jedi, go on.
Man thinks man's like, I don't know, bro. Like, bro, hashtag saving, bro. I swear that you know.
Yeah. Hashtag save, and it's just so. He's really thinking it's just a project that he does. He completely because I know he's not connected. Look, let's be honest. He's not connected to Cadet. He's not connected to him, right? So if you're not connected with the guy, you're just seeing him as okay. Well, you know, he's passed away. He's Muslim. Let's do this. It's a good deed, and that's the end of it. He doesn't realize how many emotions are involved in this. You get it?
And what people are missing, yeah, is if anyone else has heard it, yeah, and never knew how the brother passed away, yeah, my man's talking. It sounds like he's talking as if my man died through some drive-by shooting or some kind of madness like that. You understand?
Like
and that's what I didn't like, fam. You get what I'm saying?
Like the least he could have done is looked up onto the situation.
So to me, that just shows me that man, his intentions was off because he didn't even look at the whole situation on a whole before the man started running up his damn gums.
Do you know that? Do you guys in the comments and that? Do you realize the difference between insulting and critique? I just want to know that. Man is criticizing, yeah, and man is calling him out for the action, yeah. Man's not really insulting him though, to be honest.
Them don't know them thing, there, brother.
Man are giving their personal opinions. But it come like you lot just need to spin something to make yourself rest good at night. You get me? That you have to spin it in your head. The rest.
They have to have an enemy, fam. Like this. That's what I've noticed. They have to have an enemy, fam. Like,
I'll give you an example. You know what they'll say? They'll do now, Israel. They'll say, but trust me, because I've had enough of this kind of behavior as well. They're gonna say, oh, the Shias are behind this. Look at the Shias on the panel spinning this narrative. Look at the Shias. Now they'll blame it on us. Trust me, they do this weird kind of stuff. They don't deal with the problem. They dance around it and deal with 1,000 other things. Do you get it?
Deal
with the issue, man.
The sad thing is, for most of the laymen and the outsiders, they ain't gonna know that Ali Dawa is a Sunni. Like they
yeah, you know, innit? You lot know, because you know what? Yeah. You man are heavyweights now. You lot know like, to be honest, I'm not gonna say nothing on panel, but you lot know a lot more than a lot man know, innit?
Yeah.
a lot of you man come to the park like beginners. You man leave experts. You get me?
So Ali has not been identified as a Sunni or whatever.
To the common guy. You're right.
Yeah, to the common guy, he's just a Muslim.
Yeah, 100. Yeah, 100.
People that are ignorant to Islam are gonna see it as being everyone. So don't ever
100.
Oh, like
it doesn't affect.
No, it's not that. If anything, the Shia guy has come and been Ali's best defense. I'm not gonna
100%.
lie.
100.
Flip it like that. You get me?
I'm not here to like try to jump on Ali like that. I'm just trying to say, look, man, like you've just completely approached it the wrong way, and then on top of that, you haven't, rectified it afterwards. And you could have put in a lot of work in afterwards because there's still a lot of damage control where you can.
No way. Callum sent it me from a long time, like 10 a.m. He that thing.
Yeah. There was a lot of things you could have done after the issue in it, because you can always, I'm not saying it's completely fixable, but after you've done something like this, there's still a lot of stuff you can do to try and like the brother said. The first thing you could have done was if that was first minute I got that phone call, that video was coming offline, bro. Because I'm like, that video needs to come offline. Do you get it? That video needs to come off. Yeah, it needs to go offline straight. Because this is causing a problem, innit?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
but you know what the mad thing is, Raza? At least you've come on the platform and spoke. A lot of these people in the comments talking about what Ali Dawa was doing.
No one's coming on.
They won't come on the platform.
Yeah, I know.
Try break something down to Ezra and try
break something. At least show some sort of 100%, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Do you know who's good? Shall I tell you who's really good like that, bro? Esau, the big one.
Yeah.
He's proper, but wallah, he's a guy that he will say it as it is, bro. Do you get it?
Well, he has. He said he wants to see the evidence of what Ali Dawa was talking about. But you know what? I didn't like. You're right. I didn't like the delivery. I didn't like some of the words he used.
The word thing. It's the whole insensitive. It's the whole. You want to bring in the rap, bro. It's just too many emotions right now, bro.
Yeah, it was the whole narrative.
Just think of it as this ain't because he does this so much with other topics. He thought of this as an incident. So let me report. You're not a reporter. Do you get it? Like, when incidents happen, you report on it. You're not a reporter. This is man's family.
Yeah, but I hear that. But the way he tried to do it is like he tried to appeal to his Muslim brothers and his Muslim sisters. Like,
straight away.
You need to save him. Like
even the saving,
them giving this money is gonna save him.
Yeah, and I know, like the whole point of the saving. Like I said, that is a very. Bro, like I say, bro, we're all, regardless Muslim, non-Muslim. Whenever someone passes away, we say, God give them heaven, God bless their soul, God forgive them. But you don't really say, everyone save him. You don't say that word. Do you get it? I don't remember the last time someone passed away and everyone was like, save him. Do you get it? So it's just wrong wording, bro. It's completely wrong wording. It's very insensitive, man. But intentions, man. I hope the intention was pure. He just needs to rectify the issue now, innit?
All I know is this, yeah. Well, not all I know, but look, at the end of the day, let's be real, yeah. If you ever have had a child, or if you've got a child, bro, you just gotta look into your loved one's face, yeah?
100.
Look into your loved one's face and imagine how you would feel, where your heart would be if they were no longer here, man. Like, I think a lot of us, and I'm saying us, I mean, because I'm talking about the Muslims, everyone that's watched, everyone, like, we've all got loved ones. Yeah.
100, man. This is a humanity type of thing, to be honest.
We've got loved ones, man. And we just got to be real. Like, come on, man. Nobody could talk to you in your hour of grief. And this is your hour of grief. It's not even a week, yeah? No one could talk to you about your loved one, yeah? If they're doing something you don't want done, look, families are torn apart when
That's it. Done. It's
families
done.
are torn apart when people die, simply because different people have got different plans for the burial.
Thank you.
Yeah,
that's within the family, let alone outside
of the family itself.
It gets so tense. It gets so tense, bro.
You know,
on, I went through that the other year, fam.
Yeah, I know exactly. So I was actually thinking about you when I was saying it. You get me, but
me, fam.
Yeah,
bro. That's what I'm saying, blood.
So it's like, yo, come on, look, let's all have some compassion. Put religion to one side, yeah. And I don't mean forget your religion, but just for this argument, for what I'm saying, just put Islam to the side, yeah? Please, my brothers, yeah? Please, I'm appealing to you, yeah? Think about it, yeah? All man is saying, family.
You know the saddest thing about this, yeah?
Go on.
The saddest thing about this, Jedi, yeah, is that from day, yeah, this is... And again, bro, I don't even want to start like that kind of whole topic, but I'll be honest, you see, even you having to come on and say, brothers, just please leave Islam to the side. This is the problem, bro. Like, from there, you're having to tell me, leave Islam aside to see the mercy and see the situation. Islam's the thing that's telling me to see this, bro.
Yeah.
So I see why you're saying it, Jeddah. I know exactly why you're saying it, bro. So it's good you saying it. But I know, but this is the sad thing for me. It's like, fam, bro, that's what's making me come here and say, bro, it's wrong, bro.
So Monday Lion, are you gonna jump in, or did you just come in and hang out? Like, just shit.
You're talking pure madness in the comments.
You're in the hangout. In the comments. Like, why did you join the hangout? Like, come into the hangout now, or I'm gonna kick you out. You get me? Actually, jump on the hangout and speak, innit? I want to hear your voice, because you're saying, he done a good thing for the brother. Like, you think we don't know, yeah, that this is supposed to be a good thing for the brother?
I just broke it down. Everyone knows it's a good thing, man.
Yeah, does that mean that no one can have an adverse opinion about it, or it can't be discussed, or Ali Dawa is above discussing it with the family member? Is that what you're saying? Just because you feel it's a good deed? Come on, brother. I'm telling you that people have lost their loved one, innit? Yeah? If you can see the pictures I can see right now of certain man with their cousin and their family and their youths, you won't be talking like this, man. Man has lost somebody that was real in their life. Come on, man. It ain't been 3 days. I don't even know why man's got to keep
why you have to, like you say, why do you have to work? I know like you say, why do you have to work brain, innit? It's one of those.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, man. It's not that deep, man. Like, flipping out.
Why do I have to work brain to find the right words? Like, it shouldn't be...
To find commonality.
You look at this like the video, all you want. All we're saying is Ali Dawa should have spoken to the family, yeah, because he had the ability to, yeah. And even now, after the action has been done, the family and people are still asking him to come and talk in it, yeah, and he's not standing up for his action. So that, to me, shows that he can't defend his action.
And his intentions is off fully.
Come on, bro. If you just want to do good things for the brother, help the brother's family as well, innit? Because, like, this was the perfect opportunity, yeah, for that whole family to receive the wickedest dawah. You know why? It'd be like Muslims that didn't even know him banded together. They came to us, they consulted us, or there was a misunderstanding, but they cleared it up, and they showed how much love they have for my son, or for my cousin, or for my uncle, or whoever he is, yeah? And this has made me want to look into Islam even more, because my man was always talking about Islam, and I used to ignore it. Now he's dead. I've seen what these guys have done for him. And I want to go and investigate more. This is your perfect opportunity for dawah. Yeah? Actions. And all I'm saying, all you have to do is open the door for dialogue with the family of the man that you claim to care about as being your Muslim brother. Because there's still members of that Muslim brother's family that are here today that are asking for dialogue with you. And you're deleting their comments. That ain't right.
Yeah. You know what I'm seeing from the comments, Jedi. What you just said was gold, bro. And big up for that. I just see it in the comments. I see the brother smile on it. I think a lot of man them think that maybe because you man had previous issues with him, then maybe every man just trying to jump. But I don't like. I get that might come in man's mind. I'm not dumb to that. I'm not. You know, I'm not gonna play dumb to that. But I really don't think. I think everyone's an adult, bro. I don't think someone's gonna be like, oh yes, now I'm gonna use it against him. I don't think man them move that nasty like that.
No.
I think man them are mature enough to
and on top of that, I'm even gonna say, even if that was people's initial thing, I don't like this brother, so rare. Still, that dialogue was open, and there were still valid points made within that. So you just take away the valid point from the guy, so make that guy know, look, all right, you're just hating now. But instead of doing that, you're nowhere to be found. That's all I'm saying.
100.
That's it, bro. You get me? It's just a respect thing. That's all it is, you know. Come on, guys. Like,
yeah, man, definitely, man. Because you see, like, if it was me now, yeah, with the loss that I had the other day, yeah, if I seen all these things start, it would have been a madness, fam. Because man already had pure craziness going on within the family, yeah, with certain issues and blah blah blah, and then to have some brother online, yeah, talking about rare, and then when you click on the link, it's nothing to do with it, and rare. Yo, I'll tell you the truth, my family would have been going psycho, fam.
Come on, man.
Do you understand? So I felt it straight away, fam. Straight away when I seen that, yeah. I just had to reach out to Ezra straight away, fam. You get me? Cause this was like, nah, bruv, like, nah, like them man, they like just like how they always on about. We need to respect for them culture. Yeah. They need to respect our thing as well. You understand? And this is what I'm not seeing.
Bro. Like I say, yeah, I'm not gonna try and, but like you know exactly what you just said, yeah. It really is like, even though this is, I would say, a humanic kind of thing, I would say this is not specific to no one's culture, because what we're asking for right now is not space. Like, because I remember someone tried to say earlier, but Islamically, bro, trust me, this is a very normal thing that someone's upset about. Yeah, and whether you're Muslim or not Muslim, a lot of people would be upset about this kind of thing. But what I'm saying is, if someone is saying respect the culture, it really is about showing respect to people's cultures, because I think but what I always see is people want respect, but they don't want to show it back. And that's not how it works in the world, bro. Do you get it?
That's what I'm saying.
You can't get you can't get your tradition, your culture, your religion, whatever it is, bro.
Yeah, and if the joke is, we're always the ones, that's left on the thing where, oh yeah, let's allow it and peace and rare. That's the position we're always seem like we're having to take. You understand?
You're talking to a guy that, trust me, and if you know about me, you're talking to a guy that knows, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, that's the position what we're always dealing with. You understand? Oh, let's fall back. Or allow it and rare. Do you understand? And as a people, we tend to be like that. That's probably why we end up in this position in the first place. You understand? So
showing mercy is always a good trait. Showing mercy and having that big heart is always a good thing. But I know what you're trying to say, bro. You're trying to say when there is always a limit in it.
Yeah, man. But it's just gotten to a level, where it's gone like beyond. You understand? So, like I said, if it was me and I'd done something as stupid as that, whatever the intention is or rare, and I see the effects of it, if I can't even get a chance to talk and rare, I'll be like, you know something, let me just jump in my phone real quick, just delete that video quick, and then I'll come and reach out to the brothers afterwards and rare. That's me personally. You understand?
100.
This is a mad thing, man. You get me? It's a mad thing. It's a mad thing.
Man, it's about it's almost like
oh, Jedi.
Yo.
Yeah, it's almost like when I come down to the corner that time, we was recording a video one time, rare, and when I come on with the footage, I thought, nah, I ain't even gonna put that out, okay? It just don't look right. You understand?
Yeah.
And I remember when you was asking me about the footage, I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not even gonna put that out. You understand? Because it look a certain way. That's me, fam, personally. You understand?
Yeah, but you sound like someone with integrity, my brother.
Is that you, Orcha?
You don't know the thing. Come on.
Yeah,
you've been running from me, but no. What you just
running? What, fam? I'm here now, fam. What you saying, blood? What you saying?
No, I'm saying don't deflect and distract, blood. I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Orcha, yourself, bro. You've been running for a minute,
like, not putting that footage out is a classy move, brother. It's a classy move.
Nah, bro. Listen.
If things looking a certain way, you say, all right, you know what? Can't work. So it's a classy move. Now the problem is, certain man ain't got no class, or no, certain man have class. It's just all low. That's it.
It's not even that, you know, fam. What it is, yeah, is them man they just don't respect our thing. Simple thing, blood. Cause if it's anything to do with their thing, fam, yeah, if them man is doing a madness, yeah, they're always quick to defend it. You understand?
Yo, master, I get where you're coming from, bro. Because what you say,
big up, Captain. Big up, brother.
In our community, we are made to feel guilty for making
all the
noise,
time, man.
For making noise and uproar.
When we get violated,
yeah, bro. It's like no disrespect. Like we Afro or African community, we always support our fellow communities. Yeah, we reached out when they called up for our help many times. We've been there. I've been on the front line with NDO in them. Yeah, so we've been there. So when it comes to somebody like Cadet, really say to them like Cadet is not even a part of gang. Cadet is a fucking rapper. Cadet deals with street youths. Cadet deals with all of these. Remember, what Ali Dow has done is not affected the other community. It was not really. I don't want to say they're not conscious, but they're not on our team, bro. So they would see. All we try to say is, look, respect our king, you know. So when we grew up, we understood your fasting from when we was in primary school. So we respected Ramadan and all them things there. We respected Eid and everything. Not man who ain't Muslim will turn around and say to his Muslim brother, Eid Barak, just because we
let me give you a joke here. This is the levels here. You see where I work here? I work amongst the majority Muslims, right? Asian Muslims, right? Sunnis or whatever, yeah? And you see at work here, a lot of the European workmates here, they're always in uproar when man them speak their language, and yeah, all are putting in reports and all them kind of thing there now, yeah. Now, I'm like, listen, if man want to talk their language, man, just allow them in it. Like, it's all right. That don't bother me, you understand? Because if a man's talking their language, yeah, if I feel that they're talking about me, yeah, then I feel that they ain't got the balls to come and say it to my face, yeah. So just leave them in it. Like, it's all right, man. You understand? So what that shows me is that I'm respecting their thing, yeah, but they don't respect Philly things. It's just simple like that.
It's the fact. It's the fact. I know where you're coming from, bro. It's like you go to work, you respect you, but the moment you come into work with red, black, and green, or red, gold, and green, and it is a thing where no one don't want to respect you. They say, I'll turn down your music a bit, please. Or I get this thing, you know, bro. It's beyond that. And I thought that the younger generation wouldn't be on this racist thing. I saw this race card being pulled, bro, under the map. You know what I mean? We got non-whites calling man them niggers now. Yeah, like, oh, that's my nigger and all that shit. Furthermore, them things you have to stop, bro, because all of that is all part of the puzzle. What keeps us where we are now.
Yeah, but you know what though, I'll be straight. You know, you see with the nigger thing, yeah. Like for me personally, I don't use that word, and like me personally, so I feel that sometimes, yeah, we can be a little bit at fault with that thing there. And I've had many encounters and run-ins with even certain of my brethren and with that thing there still. So sometimes I think we might kind of line ourselves up with that one.
But that's what I'm saying to you. Sometimes this is the problem, yeah, right? We have put ourselves in predicaments where, come on, bruv, like, look, we call ourselves niggas. Let's Gollywood fucking thing on. Yeah, like we really hit ourselves. Get me, bro? We have all the other cultures putting it on us. We need to really step up in it. Certain things ain't acceptable within our community. What we do, and what's it gone? It's like a boiling point. Like, you know what I mean? It's a boiling point. We made ourselves like the laughing stock at the end of the day. At some points, get me? Because we should be a bit more. We should stand firm against certain things, bruv. Like, look at this, bruv. You know, people would always exploit our culture and our thing, you know, because it's like one side we own, the other side, when it does happen, we don't really defend it. We just talk it. So anyway, I get where your lot's coming from still.
It's mad still, man. It's mad. I just see it as a total disrespect still, man. But like, if I'm honest, I feel like the thing, I don't know, man. I think we should just await Ali Dawa and the Siwa Guan in it. Cause otherwise, yeah, it's gonna seem like we're just, I don't know. I mean, I feel so we've vented enough already and them thing there, and it's a total disrespect, 1,000,000% star. When I'm looking at what's happened, the videos, even if we look in the comments and all them things there, yeah, and we've seen what kind of vermin deb out, you get me? Because of we're critiquing what Mr. Dawa is doing. You understand? So like it's a mad thing still.
Well, boy, you know. Anyway, Ali Dawa is going to be answering to the other people the minute. Like well, if he doesn't put it down, he's got everybody who he sees. He's going to put their opinion to it and everything, killing. But at the end of the day, that charity shit is like, boy, come on, man. Do you find out that the charity has nothing to do with the brother? Come on, blood.
If I'm honest, the ultimate. All right. Let's move on to your views of what he's doing in Ghana, so we can just ease off Ezra a little piece and ease off.
Yeah, man. Of course, respect. I was gonna ease off the old thing, fam, because I had a question for you, Jedi, man.
Go on. Yeah, give me the question, furthermore.
Yeah, the question was, you know, Jedi, where was you at 3 p.m. on Sunday? You know, Charles was waiting with Camilla and I, and you know.
I knew it was you. I
know you didn't, blood. No, you never.
Nah, man.
I'm hearing about talking about Buddha, and all kind of things, bro. Yeah, bro.
Who did you come on as the other time? And I said, I know this is Mr. Lee.
No, I only come on once, fam. It was only once. It was only that once.
Mr. Lee.
Yeah. It was only that once, fam. Trust me.
You're too good at voices, boy.
Bro, I'm just here fucking about, man. I'm good, fam. I had to, man. It was too open, fam. It was too open. I should have left it for a hot minute, man. I just confessed straight away, fam. I'm not doing the lying things there. You get me? But yeah, man. You know what I mean? You know, Camilla and I was waiting at 3 p.m. at Speaker's Corner for the Haymaker exchange, you know.
The Haymaker exchange of haymakers.
Yo, fuck you know.
Just do the Uncle Ty one time for me, please.
Oh, come on, brother, Jedi, you know, Jedi. Brother Jedi, you know, has joined the IEL. Bro, you know what? I'm up to you, man. Allow me, fam. Allow me.
You know what? Where's Uncle Ty? I
Look, he's running. Just do the look, he's running.
Look, he's running.
He's running.
Look, if you're going to run out of steam, just let me know. You know, if you're running, you're running.
I wouldn't even tell
just run.
The hangout take over the
Big up.
MVP in the building.
Like, your Polish wife.
I want to loud that, man. Big up Uncle Ty. Big up Uncle Ty, man. Big up Uncle Ty, bro. I just joke now, man. Big up
Uncle Ty militant.
Who can beat that impersonation? Who could do another in Jedi? Who could do another? I got one. You don't hear a woman. Savages. You don't hear a woman. Savages.
Our good friend Tad. Oh shit, he smashed it.
I got the ball. 1 minute. Fuck you, love. 1 minute.
That's raspy.
No, brother, raspy. Big ups.
You know, Tan. He was one guy you could never trigger apart from by the woman thing. That's the only thing that triggered that guy. You know that. That's the only thing that triggered him.
You fucking savages. You don't hear a
woman. It wasn't triggered when Becky Lady got punched in the face.
Becca lady.
Hey,
no.
You need to hear Rico. Hold on. Rico is another one that can do it personally.
Oh no, Ali Dawa, Rico, that's peak.
Rico's Ali Dawa. Rico's Uncle Rambo. Oh my god. Rico's Uncle Rambo nearly broke up gang. It was so good. Man was fuming. Man was fuming.
I'm not gonna lie, I can do that one still, but I'm gonna fall back still. You get me?
Yeah, I'm Uncle Rambo, Black Liberation Freedom Fighters. Nah, I can't even take it.
Not bad.
Can I be honest? Can I be honest with you? Yeah, I just.
Fuck off!
Hey, Captain, Rambo, I'm free from this, yeah.
Hey, apparently, someone did a good beefy because it tricked and what's his name and Omar. Whoever did that good beefy, I fucking.
You just gotta have to speak fast.
Done that? Oh,
when you just gotta speak really fast.
You think you could do it?
I probably could.
Let me hear your beefy then.
Go on, Zulu.
No. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. No. You're chatting shit, mate. You're chatting shit, mate. I don't want to hear it. No.
Yeah, but you gotta say some bits that are too fast to hear, though.
Ah, shit. What does he say, though? He says so many things. Like, I don't even know what he says, though.
I think it was Zulu who done that, though.
Yeah, that wasn't bad, though, Zulu, because you got a bit of the accent already. You get me? That wasn't bad.
Like, but his accent is thick. Like if you're speaking to him, like, it sounds like he doesn't know that much English. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, his accent's thick.
I know Mr. Lee's giggling like, yeah, I can do all of these. You get me? I was just
No.
But then let me hear your Rambo, man. Come on.
No. You know what? Yeah, like the kids are sleeping, man. I'm good, fam. I'm free from this, fam. Captain Rambo's my brother.
No. Jedi, allow it, bruv. Don't try to instigate Lee in there. Lee's do what he should be doing. Lee, Lee, respect, yeah? You used to be in bed. You don't want to do Rambo. Look tonight, yeah?
Not tonight.
Not fucking tonight. Yeah? Zulu, don't try to instigate it, bro.
He's trying to run.
I spoke to him, so.
He's trying to run away from it.
Oh, what you say?
Yeah, I just spoke to him, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, he's all right, man. He to be having to go nuts on him, but
I can't hear you.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna end up having to switch on him because I thought he'd be arguing and that, but he was just saying, like, you understand he was inconsiderate. He's just trying to reassure me that his intentions were right. Explain his Sadaka thing, what Raza was just talking about. So I told him I already understood it. Raza's just explained it. And then, yeah, that was it really. He was just saying, like, you don't want his intention to be mistaken, like, Islamically, rare. That is the culture, but he understands that it's, like, totally different in our culture, so we should have, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he's obviously been listening or he's spoken to someone, you get me? But, like...
Is he going to take down the video, though?
Yeah, he's taking it down still. And he's going to talk to that Dawa man, because he said Dawa man's done the same thing. He's asking for money as well for some next one.
Oh, my God. You see what I mean, bruv? This is a thing, bruv. You can all be asking them.
They're taking it.
You know what it is, yeah? I just feel like if you're asking for money, send it in that direction. Do you know what I mean? Send it in that direction. If you're asking for money, fair dues, and send it in that direction. Like, yo, we've collected this much money for you. That's how everyone else does it, right?
Exactly, for you, like all your causes, and not just for myself and my causes. Like, that don't make no sense.
Get me? Get me. But whatever, man. Maybe he thinks, man is a rapper and the family don't need help like that. I don't know. But
yeah,
you get me?
I think it's just like what Lee said. He's banking that someone, like, you know, in this community ain't gonna reach out to him and just be close to him like that. Plus, he knows black people ain't really gonna go the legal route and all this, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
man. You get me? But like Fair Jews, he wasn't like arguing the point or nothing. He was
nothing to argue, Ezra. There was nothing to argue, bro.
Exactly. You get me? I thought it was gonna be something else. Where, you get me?
All right. Well. Okay. Well done then, isn't it? Like, that's good then. We can stop. We can all stop bitching now.
Has there been an update or something?
Nah,
Yo, I just see this video, fam. I just see. I was joking.
Wow, I actually believed you, man.
What happened, Ezra?
I just spoke to him and he says he's gonna take it down and so. You know,
man, that was all.
This is a happy ending, right?
Yeah, no, it could have been done a long time ago. That's all it was, man.
Trust.
Yo, Ezra, Gaz Zama is asking, what's he gonna do with the money raised so far?
For the school and the world.
Yeah, but I never heard that's that. It's gonna have
they got their own charity what they was raising for already, innit? So
I'm gonna get him the info for the charities that he's doing work with here, and then he's gonna have to fund that.
Yeah, transfer that over.
But you know what? At least shows that Mandem, would you not say that at least shows some sort of sincerity on his part where he straight away said he'll take it down. No qualms about it. Well, Ezra, you tell me in it.
It's a bit weird though because he still deleted Ezra's comments, but then when Ezra called him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the first thing. That's the first thing he started with. He's saying like he deleted all the comments. Well, which didn't really make sense, but he's saying he was deleting all the comments because loads of Tommy Robinson fans and Callum fans like he's got. You know what I'm saying? He said, we're getting onto it.
So I think it's finding a way to slip out of this, man.
No, but obviously Ezra, you know, in Ezra, you spoke to him. Was he like normal, like, nah, bro, sorry, bro, I'll take it down? It wasn't even like that.
Yeah, well, first he just wanted to hear like where I was coming from, and when I explained to him straight away, like, nah, fam, like, I understand Raz has explained to me Islamic thing. I get that, you get me, but like
I respect that.
Understand my flipping
100. We have to understand. You're the family, bro. We have to understand. We have to understand where you're coming from.
That's what I want to see right now with this fam. You get me, and you're gonna have to respect that. And
100.
Yeah, it's all right, man. You get me. It's all right, man. Yeah.
No, that's big, man. That's big. They see that. Alhamdulillah, man. I'm happy that you get me. I don't like. It's a nice ending. It could have just been from there. You was getting mad phone calls. Just quick thing, like private the thing or close it quickly. You get it? You don't have to be like the whole day like that. You get it?
He says I didn't want to take it down for the Tommy fans and the Callum fans, but
he's got now. It's for you, yeah. Now when it's for you, yeah. But you know what? Even Callum fans, like Callum was saying it as a strong brethren as well. Callum is his boy. Do you get it?
That's what I told him as well.
Callum ain't just jumping on like Callum. I get it, them to have history, but Callum is his boy. You could see it. You get it? So, but alhamdulillah, man, it's all good, bro. I'm glad, bro. Like you, to be honest, bro. No disrespect intended, Ezra. I know all of us been at the end of the day, bro. All of us been on the panel discussing your family today. So, bro, if there's any disrespect caused by me or anything, I apologize, bro.
Yeah, nah, man.
Just saying, bro. Yeah, it's family, man, because it's a sensitive thing, innit?
Ezra, respect, fam, innit? Get me? Because it could have been messy, bruv. Like you, that's family, and I'm glad that you was able to your mind wasn't clouded. Get me, bruv? Like your mind was open. You accepted what he said and everything, and I hope that everything could dissolve from here. Get me? I know that.
Yeah.
No, Ali Dawa done good, man. He done good by Callum like that,
man. I'm dealing with Ezra's feelings. That's
no. 100.
He's dealing with things proper because it's like going into the mainstream, fam. He's on the mainstream now. Everybody's talking about it, and I believe that Ezra's taking it good because
he handled it.
Captain, I feel like. Unluckily for Carmaine, me and Carmaine got into it earlier, and me and Carmaine got into some mad talking. From like, I feel like I took out. You know what I mean? Most of it got vented on Carmaine, unfortunately.
But Ezra, big man, salute to you, innit, fam? You're a big man out there of the day, fam. Because what we try to do with that gang on the street, youths them are down for lesser than this crap. Because guess what?
I'm learning from you, man.
This is viral, fam.
I'm learning from. Rape. Like that's what I respect. It's I'm learning from car. Like a couple years ago, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. I'm learning from you, man. Trust me.
No, actually guide him. But guess what?
You guide him, big man.
Guess what, bruv? You're not in the police station right now, fam. Yeah, you're not locked up, bruv. Get me? And I respect you, bruv. Like the way you handled this situation, like you two spoke, whatever was said, what you're not even mentioning. I respect you, innit? So, you know what I mean? All I'm trying to say to you, like, I ain't gonna preach war talking shit like that. When I could see a peaceful situation and it's getting dissolved, I ain't got to add to no fuel to no fire. Get me? You understand me? Ezra, bruv, all I can say to you, fam, you have learned, innit? Like, this is your tests, this is your things what you're going through as well. So I salute you, bro. You know what I mean? You handled it very well. You know what I mean? The next man most probably be talking self-righteous, but when shit happens, you know what I mean? I respect you, bruv. Salute, fam. Nothing to say no more, fam. Say no more.
Trust me, yeah, man. Like, I respect that, fam. Trust me. It's mad, like, and that, like I was saying earlier, it's, to be fair, it still don't even feel real to me. It's like I'm used to people talking to me about him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm used to just having conversation with this. It just feels like a normal one to me. Don't feel like I'm talking about his death yet. You know what I'm saying, fam? It's all mad. Like the man's dead. Like how is he dead? Like
Ezra, fam. Let me tell you something. He ain't gonna be dead because he's gonna be alive in your mind, in your heart. You have to be positive, fam. Yeah, right. His physical being ain't gonna be here, but people, he's gonna be alive, innit? Because that's life after life. He's gonna be in the afterlife in the mind. He's gonna be in the words of your mouth, innit, and your family and his fans, innit, fam. Yeah, a lot of people outlive the living because of the come on, man, you know how it goes, fam. I'm saying to you, it's life after life, innit, bruv? Yeah,
100%.
His physical being ain't there, but bruv, he's always gonna be alive in your mind, fam, in your heart. Get me? Yeah. So don't say that. Don't bring them talk there, style. Like, get me? Yeah. Support his mum and support your family, innit, fam?
Can I come in for a second?
They're coming up tomorrow, so they're coming up to Brum tomorrow, and that still like my cousin's over from Jamaica now. Our next artist as well, like Black Scorpio, you get me? So he's came over, and his youths and that. They're gonna come up to Brum tomorrow still.
Ezra, I want to say, yeah, if you are alive, he's alive, innit? Just know that, innit? Yeah. And my thing as well, yeah, I'm happy the video's gone down because man was trying to tarnish man's character. All the good work done, trying to paint him in a way which did not represent him at all, which I think was a disrespect. And I'm glad the video's down.
And the good thing about it is, yeah, I didn't have to get into all that with him. From like, it didn't even have to get that far. You know them ones. Like, if I'm just glad there was no resistance and no argument from him. You get me, fam? Yeah. Like that would have been the next thing now. So like, I have to respect how he handled it once I did speak to him, even though he should have had the decency not to do it in the first place. But at least he's not arguing and still trying to do it. That would be a whole next scenario.
I respect that. And the next thing I'll say to you is when you next get in the studio, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm in the studio. That's what I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go tomorrow still.
Yeah,
like early. That's what I'm saying. I got something for man to jump on, you know.
Yeah.
I want some 16s, man.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely. What was you gonna say, baby? Oh, you said what you were gonna say, innit? Yeah, I came across this video. I didn't even watch it, but I just felt like I wanted to just watch a couple mad videos in it and just maybe draw the conversation somewhere if we saw something. You get me? So this one's entitled "Why You Should Never Cut Your Hair: Secrets of the Thrill."
Hello, everyone. Today, I want to talk a bit about the importance of your hair. Your hair is actually an extension of your nervous system and not a fashion item, as some of you might think. It fills your body with life force. So chi, prana, vril.
1 second.
Yo, Mandem, Jedi.
Yo.
Man, I just want to say, bro, I just want to go get something to eat, but just want to say bless. I'm gonna divert now. Just want to say bless up for the panel. Thanks for having me. Yeah. And oh man, God bless, man. God give Cadet heaven, bro. Man, definitely bust a dua for him. Get me.
Big up, brother, man. Big up.
Yeah, big up. Ezra, big up, man. Everyone, man, take care, man. Salam, bro. Take care.
Love.
Argon, if you will. These are all the same thing.
Maria Orsic was leader of the German Vril Society. Dedicated to the study and practice of metaphysics and the occult, the Vril maidens did not cut their hair. They claimed that their long strands helped facilitate contact with beings from beyond and helped harness what they called Vril.
I myself always wanted to keep my hair short. I think this is because my parents were conditioned into thinking that black hair was not beautiful. You know, it was because it was too curly or too hard or whatever. And you know, the straight hair was more beautiful. But I know now that that's not true. Of course, they make all kinds of chemicals to straighten your hair, to get bigger curls, even to give it another color. But all that it does is it destroys your hair, and it keeps us blind from what you can do with all your hair. Because if you destroy your hair, you destroy your connecting ability. So, and the same goes for any type of bleaching or coloring agent. I would advise you to steer clear from stuff like that, because it's not good for you.
Growth hormone additives in plants to stimulate faster growth and more yields from Bayer and Monsanto are starting to make everyone go bald at a young age. This was a side effect which served the elite well, with a number of things in mind. One is to pump up the billion-dollar hair loss market with pharmaceuticals that are costly, with side effects of impotence. Other products like shampoos and so-called remedies that are designed to fail. The cure for baldness was already discovered in 2010 and was bought and shelved by one of these big companies. This has a psychological effect to keep people in a negative, distressed mood about going bald. The most important thing the elite wanted to achieve was to cut all the men's hair short, or better still, young men going bald was an added bonus. This was the de-maning of the lion. The mane is the lion's pride and joy. It's the sign of strength of being a male. When they cut your hair short, they're de-maning the lion, taking the man out of you. This is why they cut Samson's hair off in the story Samson and Delilah. This is why they cut your hair off in the army and in the prison. Now in modern times, all the males are cutting their hair short or completely bald. Sheer madness is gripping the world on every imaginable level. Not only is it destructive from a psychological point of view, but also hair is an extension of the nervous system. It can be correctly seen as exteriorized nerves, a type of highly evolved feelers or antennae that transmit vast amounts of important information to the brainstem, the limbic system, and the neocortex. Not only does hair in people, including facial hair in men, provide an information highway reaching the brain, hair also emits energy, the electromagnetic energy emitted by the brain into the outer environment. This is scientifically well documented. Indians used to grow their hair long. People in the past grew their hair long. Let your kids' hair grow long. It's healthy.
Of course, the biblical story of Samson and Delilah comes to mind. I remember when I used to think as a kid, when I heard the story about Samson, I was totally fascinated by the way he lost all his powers after his hair got cut. And there's this story about Native American Indian trackers who got drafted in the army.
So what they did is they drafted a whole bunch of Native American guys and put them in the service. They took them through boot camp, they did everything. Then they went back to basic training, went home, partied up, they come back in to do the other training, war games and things. So what they found out was that they couldn't do anything. They were like everybody else, you know, go the way, tell me something. My own environment. So anyway, they did the war games and they just like forget it. They all died. You know, nothing happened. And so when they went back, the officers saying, "I thought you told us that these Native American people were good trackers." He said, "Yeah, it's true. That's what we found out." So they were trying to say, "Okay, what's the difference? What happened here? What's going on here?" And so they did a little study here. Okay, all these guys had hair before they went to service. When they went in there, they shaved it all off. So they said, "Oh, maybe that's the thing. Go back and do another research and find out, give us some good trackers." So when they came back with the research, the same results, that these Native American men were good trackers. So what they did, they drafted a whole bunch of men in the service again. This time they didn't cut their hair. They didn't cut their hair. They let it go because it was an experiment. So when they did their basic training, they went out back home, they come back in, they did the war games, and they won every little game that they was put up against them. And one of the things that they did was they had feelings. I will have this feeling something's going to happen. Let's go here. And they would surprise their attackers who would win these war games because they have their hair. So they came up with the result that your hair acts as little antennas out into the auric fields of others.
Right, knowledge.
It was a typical test the Native Americans would undergo. The recruit is sleeping out in the woods. An armed enemy approaches the sleeping man. The long-haired man is awakened out of his sleep by a strong sense of danger and gets out of the way long before his enemy is close, long before any sounds of the approaching enemies are audible. In another version of this test, the long-haired man senses an approach and somehow intuits that the enemy will perform a physical attack. He follows his sixth sense and stays still, pretending to be sleeping, but quickly grabs the attacker and kills him as the attacker reaches down to strangle him. This same man, after having passed these and other tests, then received a military haircut and consistently failed these tests and many other tests he had previously passed. So I hope that shows you how important it is to grow your hair. I know that some people have bald spots, but it would still benefit you to grow the rest of your hair out. Also, people with bald spots are usually men, so you can grow your beard in addition to that. If you think you will not be able to do it because of your job or the way you need to look, maybe you should just reconsider that. Maybe you should talk to your superior and ask him if it's actually that weird to grow your hair out. So if you see me making a video with my hair all messed up and stuff, I don't care. I really don't care.
Well, what do you lot think about
Jeds?
Yeah.
Right, knowledge that, you know. Listen, did you know that what you saying, yeah, right? If I put it into an African perspective as well, yeah, our hair, right, back in this like television, back in the, I remember being like a child in the early 80s, yeah, where when we used to have our afro hair and stuff, we always had the ability to interfere with our TV, you know, bruv, yeah, right? And these, like with our antennas, we were, like our hair, we was able to interfere with the old TV and stuff, yeah? Even, they say that your hair even receives that outer information in it. That's what he's basically saying. You could pick up, you say your sixth senses, but your hair is that antenna, it picks up the extra aura. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very good. The way how you showed it on that and made you see, even on the European and the Native American perspective, imagine how powerful it would have been with a person with your hair. And if their tracking ability and their senses were very high, how would your hair be, Jedi? And those rusters, not even rusters, you know, you got people with long what is their perception? What can they pick up? Because that's what they say. Your extra senses was your hair. That was your sixth sense. That was your extra frequency. Like Jedi, you most probably pick up people walking behind you, and when you look around, those people there is like way down in the road, like 50 yards down the road, isn't it?
Well, it's much worse. Man. Much worse than that. Boy, it's it's a lot deeper than that. But yeah, fucking hell. Like for me personally, I feel like I know what he's saying to be true. You get me? Some people have got a strong intuition anyway, so if they cut their hair, they still have more intuition than someone with long hair. I feel like that intuition thing is still an individual thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, but it doesn't do your intuition any good to cut your hair. Or like, yeah, it's definitely, it doesn't make sense for us. To be honest, yeah, even our nails, I don't know what we're supposed to do with our nails, but I feel like when God made Adam and Eve, he didn't give them a nail clipper. So we cut our nails. We cut. I don't know if we're just supposed to be working or in an environment where our nails don't grow, or we're eating the wrong food and our nails not supposed to grow that far. So I don't know.
As a man though, to have long nails, it's a bit, you know what I'm saying?
Well, but that's the Western front, innit? That's what they taught you, innit? It's like, why do they cut your hair before they put you in the electric chair? These are the things what I want to know, because that hair thing was trying to say, right, I think it buffers the electrical frequency.
No, it's because the hair will burn, bro.
No, it affects it as well. They tell you to. It's a reason why they have their hair shaved, you know. There's a reason for it.
Because when they left it on, the hair caught on fire when they left the hair on.
Yeah, but your hair's electrical. But your hair's electrical frequency, won't it buffer the?
Nah, it's static electricity.
Nah, it won't. Yeah, it won't. Yeah, that's what I feel.
What? Will it buffer the frequency?
Nah, the hair only takes in static electricity.
Frazzle or whatever. It's more for them to clean up, innit? They ain't trying to do that cleaning up, so they rather just shave it. You get me?
Oh, see.
I mean, just to get right onto the surface of the skin. You get me? And just but like all of you lot cut your hair, innit? Is anything you heard there make you reconsider like cutting your hair?
Yeah, I've always wanted to keep my hair like not cut, but obviously, you know, people around me are like, nah, you gotta go and get fade, you gotta get this, you gotta go and get that. So obviously, like, I just cut my hair in it. You know what I'm saying?
Can I tell you something? As an Asian, there's so many people that love to cut their hair, but my cousin didn't want to do that, and that was hard for him to grow his hair because his dad doesn't understand the concept of having long hair, but he's still done it regardless of what his dad thinks, because he didn't do it for his dad. He done it for himself and his connection with the Most High. Do you get what I'm saying? So he dismissed his surroundings and considered the whole reason as to why he wanted his long hair.
I feel like it's easier for like someone with a nappier hair to not cut it, because it doesn't flow like girls' hair. You know what I'm saying? It just grows upwards, it gets puffy.
But my cousin's Asian though. He has straight wavy hair. What hair type do you have?
Oh, my hair is nappy, so it's like black people. I'm black, so obviously, if I don't comb my hair, it's just gonna puff up. So it's not gonna look weird if I don't comb my hair.
But there's many ways to maintain it. You can keep it in plaits.
No, he's saying it's not gonna look weird. He's not saying it's gonna look weird. He's saying if his hair was like yours, it'd look weird because it looked curly. That's what he's trying to say.
I'll look like basically like a girl in it. That's what I'm saying. But because
yeah.
I get you.
How long is long? When you say long hair?
Who was the question to?
I was asking did I?
Like basically, why are you cutting your hair? Like why are you cutting your hair?
It's like saying like why do people pierce their skin? I think it's like a cultural like appearance thing, you know what I'm saying? Or like why do people get tattoos?
Jedi.
That's your question, because this is for you. 1 second, this is for you fierce, yeah. you lot that believe in the beginning and Adam and Eve and that is. Let's go back to Adam and Eve. So did Adam have haircuts?
Nah, he would have had nappy hair, so he wouldn't have needed to get a haircut.
Okay, so you're saying Adam lived? If Adam lived for 1,000 years and he never had a haircut,
years.
What? How long?
600 and something years.
Adam lived for 600 and something years. What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think his hair looked like? Never cut.
Like a massive afro.
And his beard.
Possibly dreadlocks.
A massive afro.
But possibly dreadlocks. We're talking about 600 years.
Do you think Adam combed his hair?
Maybe. Personally, I don't think that's a primitive or advanced thing to comb hair. I think it's very natural to comb or groom, or to be clean and groom. You know what I'm saying? That's a natural thing.
Ezra,
but I believe he plait his hair though. I believe he's plait his hair and thing. Yeah,
Ezra,
possibly.
But Ezra's not there.
I'm not gonna say yes or no in it because it's scenarios in it. So I'm just saying possibly. You know what I'm saying? But I do know for a fact he had nappy hair.
Yeah, but 600 years he never cut his hair.
I'm saying, I'm saying, what's Thingy's hair like? Adam's hair like? 600 years he lived for, yeah. According to Zulu, do you think he had did he cut his hair? Did he have a haircut?
No way. Rasta man. Real big locks, long locks.
I don't even think the Israelites cut their hair. Like the only time I see them doing that is for funerals or like cutting it. Like I know Lot did that, but like it says shouldn't put a razor on your head. It says that in the Bible.
Yeah.
So
we're not supposed to be picking and all them things. Yeah.
We're not supposed to be cutting our hair.
You're not supposed to be what?
Cut the four corners.
We're not supposed to cut our hair according to the scriptures.
Zulu. Mary, you not checking that once, man. Come on, man. Fix up. Well,
yeah, you can't put a razor to your head still.
So what?
It's clean head and all that. So. Yeah, like grade 1 or half a grade or something, but you can't put the razor to it, like bick it
to the top of the head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anywhere.
So you can just trim your hair, but you can't bring it. So keep your hair a certain length, basically.
Yeah.
I think, like like when you trim your beard, like you keep it like level. Like that, yeah. I think that's similar to what it's talking about, or like a hairline. But like you can't be like cutting your hair off, or you know what I'm saying.
You can't be violent. That's what you must say. You can't be a violent.
Can't be scared.
Clean shave. Yeah, that's suit and tie. You have to be rough.
Hair, isn't it? Like, so, like, do you not feel like that's something you should be following? Do you not feel like you should stop?
That's what I want to do, fam. But obviously, because of cultural and family, you know what I'm saying. I want to grow my hair.
Zulu wants to be English, man.
No. I'm saying I don't want to cut my hair. No, I don't think you can hear me. I'm saying I don't want to cut my hair.
Play with you, but Zulu. Hear what though? Yeah. Did you know that our you ask your grandparents, yeah, when they used to come to England and they first used to go to the school, yeah, they used to be called Jungle Bunny and all sorts of stuff like look at your Afro Jack and all of that stuff, and what it did. A lot of people decided to cut their hair from there, yeah, or lost their hair, because when they went to school, it was hard for black youths to go to school with Afro hair. If you went to school with an Afro hair, picky, people would dish you, and you know,
of course,
and that could be a part of the reason. That's why, like, maybe the Sikh community and the Asian community, they kept their traditions and everything close according to their religion, like, tight, and kept their the traditions and culture really tied up with the religion, because a lot of Muslims, yeah, they shouldn't cut their hair, because I know that under the Tarbush or Prophet, peace be upon him, Prophet Muhammad, he would have had X amount of hair underneath his
family. I beg, man, them look at my thumbnail, yeah, and tell me, yeah, if this ain't a complete fucking violation to my thing, what I'm dealing with right now.
All right.
I was thinking about that still.
We're allowed to get that. That's
no, man, joke me a bit, man. Yo, listen,
no zeros, no skin. You can't be getting skin.
Some of these camps are talking about, some of these camps are teaching about you can't get man can't line you up and that's nonsense, fam. Where does it say this? Like people are just taking, like the Quran says. This is one thing I agree on the Quran.
Do you know what though? I'm not gonna lie, fam. You know, health reasons, and I shouldn't even be saying this, still. But I'm just gonna be real. I was watching a video, from Minister Inky, and I was gonna post it. You get me? Because I found it very interesting, and he was actually talking about lineups, like with razor and stuff like that. How it takes a layer off the epiderm, that is actually supposed to be protecting you against certain things like funguses and bacteria and that. And when I really check it out, with certain things that I've learned myself and what he was saying, it weren't far off the truth, fam. You get what I'm saying? So, if we put the culture, religion type of thing out of it, if we just deal with general health, then if I'm really honest, as a barber, the line-up thing with the razor blade and rare, these things very much aggravate your hairline and your skin. That's fact.
Yeah.
You get me?
Does it open up your pores?
I'm being honest.
Does it make... Master, Lee.
Say that again, family. Go on.
Now, what I'm saying, family, as a barber, I'm saying when you have your client in a chair, and you will see that when he has in his line or whatever, his fade up and everything, you could tell that his do you see that we open up our pores more to susceptible to hair fungus and what's those other things?
No, I just think because obviously you have the epiderm, the mesoderm, and I can't remember the other one still because it's kind of late, right? But when you start scraping away at the skin, because that's what you're doing. When you see when you balding the skin out, balding out the head, when you're scraping away at the skin, you're actually taking away a layer of the skin. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
so
I hear you.
Taking away, say if a man was to have a number one all over, he's not damaging the skin. When he starts to damage the skin is where he starts to go into the balding and the lineups and all them type of thing. Do you understand? But what I found is one of the most detrimental things to the man them's hairline, and man them peep this thing. Man them what love to wear caps all the while, them man that start to have the McDonald's front hairline.
Damn.
That is very, in my experience, that is very detrimental to the hairline.
So what you're saying is the man them who wear hats all the time, is damaging their hair far more worse than.
I'm not necessarily gonna say far more worse, but from my experience, when I'm dealing with clients and they back the hat off, and I know it's brothers that don't take the hat off more time unless they go into their bed. I find where the damages is happening. Do you understand? Because you're blocking out the oxygen and all kind of things from the pores of your head, innit? Yeah. You understand? Because what you got to remember is the skin is the biggest organ of the body. It's the biggest organ.
Facts.
Do you understand?
Facts.
So what happens is on the scalp when you start to block out the air, so you find this kind of thing, when the sisters start to wear the weaves and blah, 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 it starts to shut out the air supply from the scalp itself. So it turns into a repeat business. So you wear the weave when you didn't need it, and then now you want to take it off. Now you need it because the hair is starting to thin out, because male and females have the same the same what you call it now, the pattern baldness. It's exactly the same with males and females. It's just that because of our testosterone levels and that, it's more visible in males. And obviously I can't even say we don't wear weaves, because I said, man, I wear weave and them something and all stuff, so it's kind of a madness now.
No, it is. I've been getting alopecia on and off for years now, innit?
Mm-hmm.
So every now and again I'll get one or two little circles in my head.
I hear that. So, and a lot of that you can't even according to what I'm finding, I'm probably wrong, but a lot of that you can't necessarily cure. Some of it is just maybe you can, but
when I looked into it, they're saying that it's
hereditary.
That your white cells attacking something that's not there. You get me?
Yeah, it's like your body's fighting against itself, isn't it? So
hey, so Lee, like I'm a man who actually bald my head nothing and shave, yeah. Right, and alright, so when I'm shaving, yeah, and I'm scraping that layer, that I'd always say first, maybe I should call it the protective layers of my skin, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the reason? Yeah, man, I get where you're coming from. I get exactly where you're coming from.
It can present a problem.
You open yourself up for infections and sort of stuff like that with all
the
bumps
definitely.
There.
And it's the more time is what you'd call it now. More time, it will be more bacterial and fungal things, isn't it? That's what will be coming to say hello to you still. What will be ailing you up at night time.
But ask me a question then. So them spray they will put in our head and thing, you know, that all that spray. Like,
which
I don't
one?
know what the fuck you lot using of.
Which spray? Which spray? Which spray?
No, like that. Spray.
The alcohol.
Oh, you mean that spray that you put on after you've done the hairline?
Yeah, you trim up and sting.
Yeah, bro, that thing stings, bro.
To be honest with you,
what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
That shit hurts, fam. I ain't gonna lie.
Calm down. Right, now, personally, with my when I'm learning certain things, I tend to try my best not to use that because I understand, that alcohol, yeast, fungus, them is all brethren. You understand? But a lot of barbers don't really peep that game there. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Do you know what? For years, I go to my barbers and you use this thing, and I say to him, "Brother, I know you never went to fucking study science.
A lot of them
those
don't.
Chemicals there where you're putting that little one squirt you put in, bro. It feels like that kills 99% bacteria.
No man, that kill you and left the bacteria a flourish.
Because like I think when they're doing the hairline, it's already kind of going into your skin already. Because it's kind of like a really fine line, like with some of the razors. So if you're spraying that shit, it's probably going to go inside your bloodstream or in your skin or something.
Yeah, of course.
Is Jedi still on this? Because I sent him something. Right. And it's to do with this topic.
Yeah,
Jedi, can you look at your message on the Hangouts, please, and read it out to the panel? It's something to do with this.
And just for the record, just so we can keep it funky, the first known barbers, as far as I'm aware, and it's in my book, was in Kemet. But go ahead, carry on.
Yeah. Definitely.
That's true. The Egyptians did go bald, didn't they?
Yeah, it wasn't talking about the baldness. It was talking about certain haircuts, what was taking place, certain trims was taking place.
But more time didn't the Kemetans wear wigs though? Because that's what I was taught in school. Like they wore wigs.
See that was
they wore wigs on their beard, fam. You get me?
That's what I'm saying.
Them things, they're not real. They used to stick them on. Get me?
No, but what about the hair? What about the hair though? Like, didn't they wear
some beard units?
But didn't. But what about the hair though? They wore wigs, didn't they?
I don't know, but I seen man bald enough.
But anyway, my thing was just something positive. Just be careful with man. Then what go to the barbers? Just be careful of your barber's practices. That's all I'm saying. And so I thought I'd just add something positive. At the same time when a man I take away my food, you see me? But just be careful of what the barbers is doing. You understand?
Yo, do you know the beard
surgery
thing?
a man's doing, stuff. It's surgery.
Do you know the beard thing? Yeah, is it true if you cut let's say like when your beard's growing in it and there's like you can see it forming? Is it true if you cut that off, it's gonna grow back next time or?
I don't know. Yes and no, because what I would say is once like your hair starts growing and stuff, and especially for babies as well, like they have that the babies and that they have that thin what they call ballast hair.
Bumfluff.
And I can't.
Zulu, how old are you?
Briefly, I'm talking to Mr. Lee.
I'm asking, how old are you? No, I know.
You already know how old I am from. Like,
you know what the team for God left, you know.
I'm turning 20 this year, so I think.
Bump up in your face.
What do you mean bum flop? What beard do you have? You got skin on your face and on your head.
I got beard.
What are you talking about? Oh, okay, you don't. You do not have a beard, fam. I've seen you on camera. You don't have a beard,
bro.
Okay, put yourself on camera right now, innit? Let's see if you got a beard.
No, I'm just asking. You still got blunt fam. What question you asking?
Fam, you don't have a beard, bro. I've seen. We all know you don't have a beard. Let's not even go there, bro.
Okay.
Well, yeah, even let's go back. Let's go back.
Beefy can't grow a beard.
But you know what I heard though? Yeah, and I don't know how true this is, yeah. I don't want man to, you know what I mean, but apparently the blacker your genes are, the less hair you have.
I believe
yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Well, not even the blacker your genes are, but
maybe I never worded it properly, but you understand what I'm trying to say, innit?
Excess hairiness of the face and that.
It's animalistic, yeah.
Not animalistic, but it's like kind of more of a what's that word? An adaptation or a mutation.
Or shall I say the more indigenous your genes? Yeah. Is that the right word?
No, because you might have indigenous genes, but just have that throwback of having like a beard, innit? Because you don't want to mix with the Indian. You know what I mean?
But the beard, you only get a excessive amount of hair with the increase of testosterone. So if you have a large amount of testosterone, you're gonna have more hair.
No, I don't think that's true, you know.
So are you saying? Because I just feel like, you know, like the Maasai and that, yeah, you saying they don't have testosterone?
That's what I'm saying.
But it's obviously not as much as other people. I'm not saying they don't have
genetics,
it, but
it's
not as much.
But when I look at my father...
Hold on. You're saying the Maasais don't have as much testosterone as other people. Why are you saying that?
Because there's many signs, for example, muscle, you know, hair, deep voice. There's all these different things that...
Is that what he said?
Now, obviously, when you have so much hair like that, when you're like a goat, it's a bit different, isn't it? But I'm talking about like generally. For example, if you got skin face, you're skinny or you're fat, like those are signs of like estrogen. You know what I'm saying? Like when you don't have a manly.
I don't know, you know. Whose gauge are you working with, those Zulu, man? Because like when I look at photos of more quote unquote indigenous people, yeah, I don't see a whole load of facial hair and this and that. And as a barber, some of the things I can see, it don't look like the face has been shaved.
So you're saying that if a black person has a full beard, it's only because they have white DNA? Is that what you're saying?
That's not what I said, man. I didn't say that, fam.
We're just saying, that when you look at indigenous people, they don't have, many of them don't have big, massive beards. They might have facial hair or some facial hair. They don't have big, buff, fucking lumberjack beards. Yeah,
and hairs on their arms and all them things.
Henched up and ripped up and shit. Yeah, because that's just their natural state. That's not what it is.
Yeah.
But maybe we assume that they're living the best way. There's probably some things that they're doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because some of them get sick.
Nobody never even assumed that, Zulu, man.
No, I'm not saying you're saying that.
Hold on.
I'm not saying.
Hold on. See, where do you come from?
Me, Zimbabwe.
And are your indigenous people still there? Are like the oldest?
Yeah.
So then, are they doing something wrong?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there's a possibility that that's the case. So in any aspect. No, I'm just saying. I'm saying like a lot of people.
But what are you talking about, man?
Hey yo! You ain't got to worry. Hey, none of you got to worry about your hair because you're all gonna end up bald later on in life. So shush, man.
Becky, let me
ask you a question.
Becky's getting bald though.
Oh my gosh.
Becky, you're getting bald now.
Yeah, don't ask me that question. Let me ask you a question.
Yo, I'm Becky with the good hair, fam. My hair ain't going nowhere.
Becky,
fall back.
Fall back. I see. Hey, hold on. I see the old white women. You're gonna get a moustache. You're gonna get a beard, and you're gonna get a bald patch. You start wearing wigs to bingo.
Bro, what kind of white woman do you take me for, fam?
You mean what kind of?
Bacon lady, you get me?
Bro, there's all different types. No. There's there's different types of white, you know. There's different types of white, you know.
All right. You see the grannies though that I see, yeah. See
the granny store.
Like the English grannies, like the elderly white women that I see, like they obviously have a problem with their hair, innit? Because they're going bald, innit? So
well, that's them, fam.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna happen to like most
yeah,
people.
and
like,
what I found as well, Jedi,
they have short hair and shit because they lose hair, and then it goes all thin and grey, wispy and cute. It's cute, man.
Okay. You know what I found though, Jedi? You know what I found though, yeah? Like, you see when I'm at work here, like, I was having a conversation with one brother at work here. He's cool, man. He's a white guy, man. My name's cool. And we was talking about hair and blah, blah, blah. And he was saying to me, you know, how often do I trim my eyebrows? And I'm like, Alan, what are you talking about? And the man's there like, you don't shave your eyebrows. You don't shave them up. I'm like, what are you talking about, man? And then it dawned on me, yeah, that like, I've never touched my eyebrows in my life, brethren. You understand? But them man there, yeah, if they don't shave it, yeah, they're coming like an owl. You get me? When the man goes to the barber, yeah, they have to, like, the eyebrows can start flying off and all them kind of things there, fam. It's a mad thing. You get me? And that's a thing that we don't do. As far as I'm aware, yeah, I've never trimmed a brother and had to cut down his eyebrows, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's mad still, like, you know. But
Jared, going back to the thing of what you're saying about like where I come from, most people don't have beards or long hair. It's to do with the climate and the food you eat as well, I think. But you find the Khoisan people, none of them have beards at all, if any, and they have very, very short hair.
Yeah, but the Khoisans are not the same as the Bantus, are they? Because Bantus have a lot of Bantus have hair, a decent amount of hair, beards. So I mean, yeah, it does depend on the environment. Like if you're in a more hot climate, you're not going to be hairy, are you? Like that's, you know what I'm saying?
I can pull up pictures right now, bro. I can pull up pictures of people in Africa and see that. You will find most people don't have beards, bro.
Yeah, that's understandable. Like, because
I feel like the beard mainly comes down to the climate still, because like it's a nature thing, innit? You get me? Just like with dogs, you get me? If they live outside for long, like my dog, he lived in a kennel outside, it was so rapid, fam. Like it's protecting him, innit? Like that's his body's protection there. So I feel like us being in a cold climate, yeah, will make us produce a bit more hair than we would out in the sun.
It's just like how when people that were born in Africa come to the UK and they stay there for long, the skin gets a bit lighter than people in back home, and it's obviously because the climate isn't as hot. Because when I go home, I look at people and they're like, "Damn!" Like,
no, like because most, without being known to them, most of the products like the soaps and that they've got bleaching agents in them.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They don't tell you.
Yeah, I've definitely like a lot of like me myself. Like my family's not hairy, but like I've got a lot of hair. Like, and that's probably because I'm here, innit? I don't know, but it might be the case.
I think it's a mixture of a few things. If I'm honest with you, I don't think it's just something that's straightforward like that. But like my cousin here from Jamaica, yeah, he's gone back home now, yeah. But like he was like really dark, jet black, and I used to trim him all the time, and my man didn't have no beard, man. And anytime, like, if any hair did come out of his face, it was just some little tiny couple hairs coming out. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, man. Do you know what I mean? His skin was just different still.
Even true, most yards don't have beards.
This is it, man. Like, I think maybe their genes are a bit more indigenous or something.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, you touch Africa, bro. Where I'm from, people. I'm not saying people don't have beards, but it's the minority. Majority of people.
I wouldn't say minority, bro, because like, a lot of the Kulus and grandpas that have beards, bro. And it's not. I'm not saying when I say beard, I don't mean like a full. I mean like this. It's a reasonable amount of hair there to say that's a beard. You know what I'm saying? Especially a lot of the old people. So it might be that we generate hair at a slower pace than other people, but then you can't say that a lot of people don't have hair at all just because they don't have.
I'm talking like the full-on beards, like how can I put it? When you see them full-on beards, it's very rare to see that in Africa.
Yeah, I would agree to that. Yeah, that's right. But like, you do see like with the older people.
The facial hair, the full-on big beards. It's very hard to find in Africa. You get facial hair, yeah. Not the full-on beards.
But sometimes I feel like a lot of the time it's more like gene expression as well, because like I'm born and bred over here, yeah, but I don't have that full thick beard either. My hair is kind of very less dense. Do you get what I'm saying? Like there's enough gaps and blah blah blah. You get me? And when I look at my father now, yeah, my father's face ain't got that full beard like that neither. So I think gene expression is a lot to do with it as well still. Yeah. And plus, yeah, my dad ain't bald neither. I mean, I'm 35 now, yeah, and I've got a head full of hair, fam. You get what I'm saying?
You find it most people, I find it a lot of people like when you're young, you get a beard quite big young, you go bald quicker.
I've kind of, I can kind of agree. I don't know, you know. Yeah, you're probably right, you know, because I remember being at senior school, yeah, and from like year 7, man, I'm seeing man with some big dirty beards, man.
Bro, especially, bro, even in primary school, bro, some of my Asian friends, yeah, they had like a full set of beard, bro. In primary school, I'm like, whoa.
Zulu, you know, in Africa, yeah, in Africa with this policy, innit? If you don't pass your year, yeah, you don't go higher, innit?
Yeah.
So some men they're 25 in primary school, bro, but they don't pass the exams, bro. You know that one.
Nah, but I mean, like, when I went to school in the UK, I came here like a young age, innit? So I grew up in this kind of school education, and I saw a man that were in like year 5, year 3, they're like age like 5 or 6, and the beard is basically almost like they're shaven by the time